All right. Woo! We're here. Yay! Hey, what's up, Fox? What's up, Lord Pop-Tart? He says, you're late. What? Says who? Says who? You can't say that. All right, let me get started. I'm going to have to write you up. McChicken says, hey, Shorty. Hey, what's up, Mr. McChicken? How's life? Yeah. All right. Need a crown. Who needs a crown? I bit my cheek the other day, and it's turning into a sore. Even though I brush my teeth, it's turning into a sore. You ever done that? You bite your cheek, and it turns into a sore. Oh, horrible. All right. Pokemon Black, White, Restock. We're also going to say hot breaks, more slabs. Live card shop. I'm going to save on that. Yes, we are late. That is true. Grabbing this. Oops. Oops. Wait. Play. There we go. All right. Did you move already? I did not move yet, but we are really, really strongly wanting to move, so it will probably happen. And, yeah, we need to move for sure. We need to move just because when I do a submission, when I do an order for cards, they need to arrive here, like, fast. You know what I'm saying? They need to arrive fast, dude. Like, let me click on this. Let's see where this item is. Yeah, this item, the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards, they're in Columbia, Missouri right now. That's 2 hours north of me. So if I simply lived in Columbia, they'd be on this desk getting opened. If I lived in Kansas City or St. Louis, they would have been here yesterday. That's what that means. Yeah, it says right here, June 13th, departed Kansas City Distribution Center. So we would have had Final Fantasy, Magic the Gathering 2 days earlier if I lived in Kansas City, Missouri. So it's got to happen. We got to move. We got to move next to a major airport, major distribution hub. It's got to happen. Living out here is killing me, Dad. Killing me, man. It's reducing my acquisition time. That means less views. That means less sales. We've been doing that for 4 years. That sucks. So, all right. So now we know. The rest of my stuff comes tomorrow. I'm praying for the rest of the slabs in there. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Scoobity-boo. Keep me in touch with that. Hey everyone, happy Saturday. All right. Scoobity-buzz. Here we are. Oh. Oh. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. Exactly. You know, the early days are so important for making sales, I feel. So the longer it goes on, the less sale potential you have. Especially on a rip and ship, because a rip and ship is all about convenience, you know. And so if a rip and ship has a set early, that's very convenient. This guy's $24 for an Octal right there. That's pretty cheap. All right, did we ping Discord already? Let's see if we ping Discord. I've been doing that for 4 years. I've been out here getting all of my orders like 2 or 3 days later than I should be getting them. We gotta move. Gotta do it. I think it was a really stupid thing for my channel to be out here getting these packages 2 days or 3 days or 4 days late. We're going live for Friday night. But I don't dwell on that. You can't dwell on things like that, mistakes. You can't dwell on them too long. All you can do is set a goal and get to that next goal. So the next goal is live next to a distribution hub so we get the product fast. Very important. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All right, let's change our title. Free slab. Pokemon Black and White restock. Hot breaks, more slabs. Say hot breaks. Okay. We did all that. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. I'm here because of the Discord ping. Good job, whoever remembered. Yay! What do you guys want for free? Tell me what you want for free. You want this knocked out for free? Okay, you get the knocked out for free. So, god damn, dude. PSA sure is expensive, man. PSA sure is expensive. They really raised their prices. Sucks. I also lowered how much it costs to grade with PSA here on the channel. We got a really big round going out. It's all set up. Just got to get packaged and shipped to PSA tomorrow. And my stuff's in there. Your stuff's in there. Here we are. We're going to say TCC. All right. By the way, we're going to see who's the most generous for this month of June. I'm counting my donations too, but I'm not part of the running. I just like to see how much I actually donated. So this card was what, 24? So 22 plus 24 is 344. There it is, 344. That's not bad. That's pretty good for 1 month so far. It's not over either. It's only the 14th. So I'm, if I doubled that, 700 a month, that's pretty good. All right. Scooby-ba-dooby-doo. Scooby-Doo. Did I do the math wrong? Oh, I did the math wrong, didn't I? You're right, I'm too short. Doo-doo. Scooby-ba-doo-ba-doo-be-be-doo. Mr. What Gat V Up? So type that in TCC, guys. Let's get a guy in early. All right, there it is. Marshall Weber. Got to get you early guys around. When you're in early, your odds are better. All right. Okay. I was watching the news tonight. Were you guys watching the news? I've been watching the news over what's happening in Gaza. They're all like, ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. James Hatcher. Did I say Gaza? I meant Iran and Israel. James Hatcher for 2007 Halo, 2 Family Guy, 1 sealed pony. You got it. 1 sealed pony. 2 Family Guys. Stop the war, you big strong guys. You are a 1 Halo. What do you guys think happens next? I don't think it ends real fast. It is. All right. Strap in, boys. Let's see. Snipping this. Snipping these. Who knows? Maybe it'll be crazy. Maybe Trump will get some kind of deal. He says he still wants a deal. All right. Here it goes. Bet you not. Bet you he doesn't. Iran is about to get Iraqed. Yeah, it feels like that. That's what it feels like slightly. Here's Into the Garbage Chute. Ooh. Who knows, man? Here's Princess Leia and Save the Couch. I don't want to get Iraqed. Ooh. Who knows? Obi-Wan, it's Herbert. TIE Fighters, Life on Tatooine. Ooh, ow, I just blinded myself. I'm really drunk. Here it is. I'm really drunk, but guess what? I feel amazing, and bro, love the channel. I have yet to buy some cards, but your boy is thinking of slow collecting again. Not really, but damn, son, where'd I find this? Here we are. Very nice. Ooh. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Some Family Guy. Ooh. You gonna collect again? You were a former collector? No one's ever a former collector. You just take extended breaks. Take extended breaks from collecting, and then you go back into it. You go, oh! I want it. Here's down, but always out. Family Guy. Hard-boiled egg. Incursion. Tonight, I did something new. I baked steak. I baked it in the oven. Surrounded. Basically, I wanted to try cooking steak without putting butter all over it. And you know what I realized? I realized one of the main reason everyone likes steak so much is just because of the butter. Have you ever tried eating a steak with no butter? Like if you didn't pan fry the steak with butter, have you ever tried just baking the steak in a grill pan with like just like salt and pepper and seasonings on it. It's sort of like eating, beef's tough to eat. Turns out beef requires a lot of sauce to enjoy. Think of taco meat. Taco meat, you get a lot of seasonings in there. You get some grease, it's watery. It's kind of a wet sort of meat. Meatballs, same deal. You eat it with tomato sauce, right? Meatballs, mamma mia. A beef stew steak, right? That's a good chuck roast. That's cooked with a massive amount of seasonings, and it's like filled with liquid and all this stuff. And the steak, it's covered in butter, isn't it? It's always covered in butter. They're always like, and then you need an extra stick of butter. Beef's hard to eat if you just bake it. It is. You got to marinate it for a bit if you're not using butter. Well, I poured a lot of seasonings all over it. I kind of like, I sort of like patted the sides over with seasoning. Honestly, it wasn't bad. Like, it was edible, but it was so much worse than if I just pan cooked it with butter. But I'm trying to get rid of the butter because, butter's kind of high calorie and high cholesterol and not super great for you to eat a lot of. And so I was like, let's try this, because I've been baking all these foods in the oven. I've been baking like all kinds of meats in the oven. So I took some high quality New York strip steaks, covered them in seasonings, put them on the grill, popped it in the oven. They came out. I managed to get, 2 of them were a little overcooked because I've never really done it before. But the thicker one was pretty much just right. It was juicy. It was a bit pink. And it was very different. When you do it in the pan, usually the center is a bit more pink and the sides are a bit more crispy. That's because the heat in the pan is so hot that it cooks the edge of the food before the center gets cooked. Well, the oven more evenly cooks it. So you have to you have to think of it differently. The oven more evenly cooks the steak. So if you want it to be a bit pink, you have to pull it out sooner than you think you do. And so anyways, I try it, and it's just one thing. I just realized, where's the butter flavor? Where's the juiciness? Where's the oil? Where's the slick oil? And so I realized, oh my gosh, we do with steak what people love to do with crab leg. You just dip the whole thing in butter. We're just eating butter. Just kind of like nachos, right? Like chips go into nachos, right? That's what we've done with chips. Chips go into salsa, chips go into nachos. Well, what we do with the steak gets dipped in butter, the way crab gets dipped in butter. So yeah, it puts a fascinating perspective on things, because I'm starting to think that steak is not that healthy for you if it always requires half a stick of butter to prepare. You should. That's probably one good reason right there not to eat so much steak, because you're always eating a stick of butter. I'd put it in a similar category as fried chicken, but we don't think of steak like fried chicken. We're like, no, fried chicken, that's junk food. Steak, now that's the food of kings. Not if you're eating half a stick of butter with it. If you got one strip steak and it requires like almost a quarter stick of butter to cook, to get that pan nice and greasy and sizzling. And then you do another strip and it's almost another quarter dollop of butter. That's just a different fried food, isn't it? Very fascinating to me anyways. Give that a try if you've never done that. Try baking your steaks for once. I did have one thought. We should try the broil option in the oven to have a similar effect as the pan to keep one side crispy. But yeah, I was just convinced the butter flavor was missing, and it wasn't so juicy anymore. It wasn't so juicy because there's no butter baked onto it. Slippery butter. All right. Steak is a vehicle for butter. Exactly. Steak's a vehicle for butter. Chips are a vehicle for cheese. But if you were to just eat plain baked steak, it's really not that good of a meat. It's a really plain, sort of not so enjoyable meat. It's not that juicy, Like crab, I can just heat up crab and eat it immediately. It's immediately good. But you got to add all this stuff to steak to make it good. All right, so that was a fascinating thing for me. Try the air fryer. Try baby oil. Here's my go-to. All right. Did you guys see we cooked those mushrooms as well? Team Rocket Grunt. Another spot in the darkness box. Please keep sealed. Use store credit. Okay, you got it. You're at 177 minus 40, which is 137. 137. It really doesn't take any butter to prepare it. It's just your taste buds are used to that amount of butter, so you need to eat stale food for a while to get your taste buds correctly stimulated. I've eaten a lot of steak. I've eaten it all over the place. Different restaurants, Golden Corral, you got like Longhorn Steakhouse. Anywhere, you can get a steak virtually anywhere. I've had it at some fancy high-end J.B. Hooks, like $100 steak, right? Tucker Shuckers, all these different restaurants have steaks. And they always have the same flavor. And it's clear it's been cooked in almost like a a wet, filmy thing. That's grease from the butter. That's all it is, grease from butter. And you remove all that, and it's suddenly not so great. You're like, oh, dang, this is really rough to eat. It made me wonder, like, what else tastes good sauteed in butter? Like, what if you just chopped up carrots, right? Covered them in seasonings and then sauteed them in butter? Well, they would just taste immediately much better than a raw carrot. All right, so $40 gets you a spot in that Darkness Ablaze box. So that's my rant tonight. You're not really eating steak, are you? You're eating a butter product. It's a butter meal. And so I find that very fascinating. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you're young and healthy and trying to eat whatever you feel like, but I bet you it's probably not good for people who want to have no heart attacks later in life to eat that much butter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, wow, you're buying out a huge chunk of it, Team Rocket Grunt. I hope you don't miss. So that's 6 out of 8. That box battle's almost done. Green beans is butter. Green beans is butter. Killing my taste bud with Chinese whiskey. 1000 steak is A1 sauce. Mr. Are you AFK Jr. approved ingredients? Are you being healthy? I don't know what that guy eats, but he looks like he's in pretty good shape, doesn't he? Thank you, Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. Sean Gallagher with the $300 payment. $300, Sean Gallagher, for a slab away. That's a pretty big order right there, guys. $300. Wow. Okay, you've got the Carddass Gengar going to 1,300. You know, Sean, I think I've got another Gengar on the table, by the way. Where is it? If you were ambitious enough, you could probably acquire that one too once the first one's done. This one right here. He costs quite a bit more. 4.1. All right. Big order. Sean Gallagher, spot in the Zard. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, spot in the Charizard. I've eaten it where it's prepared with the lord of additives. Today's taste buds are way too overstimulated with manufactured food, so you need to go off everything to be able to. Here we are. Well, I know exactly what you're talking about. I actually kind of agree with you that a lot of food is processed, and so if you go out to eat, you get like cheese and salt and ice cream and sugar and all this other crap, and you know it's in the Skittles, it's in everything, right? But I just really mean like I can actually take, my palate can detect the difference between steak with butter versus steak that's just been baked with no butter. And it's so significant, it made me realize, oh my gosh, it's like the people who dip crab in butter. Because I never do that. I hate crab in butter. I like the pure essency crabbiness of the crab, right? And so I always thought, skip the butter. But I was reading up how many calories are in butter. It's really high. Huge calories in butter. Here's Sean Gallagher. I thought that it was fascinating, so I gave it a try just because I wanted to know what it's like, and it really wasn't that good. Yeah, I was not impressed. Okay, set that there. Oh, all right. I can taste syrup in my cheap beer. All right, very nice. Steak is one of the healthiest meats you can eat depending on the fat content of the part of the animal that the steak is derived from. Well, I didn't say steak itself is not healthy. I didn't say that. Steak is a pretty high protein food. I have heard those Harvard studies that suggest that steak gives you a higher rate of like cancer or something like that because it's a red meat. So I've heard of that, but I wasn't bringing that up at all. I was just saying that it's surprising how difficult or how less enjoyable it is without the butter. That was the only statement I was making. All right, let's see. Let's see. Spot in the Zard. Here's Beatrice Moniz. Aloha, mister. I'd like to pay for 3 cards to be graded by CGC. Please grade my Umbreon exclusive, Team Rocket's Moltres, and Team Rocket's Houndoom. I have 2 bags. All right, you got it. Miss Beatrice. You got it. Those are some good cards. Let's see. Mr. Brett, where are we keeping Beatrice's stuff? Let's try in here. I always like, but I never win. Mister's right, butter. Seems like you may be addicted to the taste of butter then. No, I don't eat a lot of butter. We are. But when I cook steak, I do like a butter olive oil combination and I pan fry it. This. We are. I actually do not like butter. That's the whole reason I don't dip my lobster in butter. Or my crab legs in butter, which is what other people do. We are. All I was pointing out is how tough steak can be without it. Is you ready? Deglaze is so good. You can also deglaze the pan. Lamb sauce number 1. The lamb sauce! Okay, Umbreon exclusive, Team Rocket Moltres, and Team Rocket Houndoom. You got it. Let's go find that Team Rocket. That's how you make steak, mister. You're probably right. All right. You don't make it any other way. I like my clarified butter with wine and shallots. Make some good steak. Ah, here we are. There's one more. We could just pull it. There it goes. All right, we got all 3. Perfect. Setting you up, Miss Beatrice. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. Where's the lamb sauce? All right. Let's grab this. And this. And this. He's mad because lamb sauce is so delicious. I'm a hoe for some Kerrygold butter and hot fresh bread. I'm so hungry right now. So are you still selling Karuta singles? I could. I stopped selling those a while back, didn't I? But I believe I still have the box of those Karutas. They're just not on the menu anymore. Think I should bring those back? I mean, they weren't selling very well is the only thing, so I was happy to remove them from the menu. I figured, why don't I just grade them all? There you are. The next CGC submission I do, I'll probably send out a whole round of Karutas. Price? I don't have a price on them. What was the price? Does anyone remember the Karuta price? It wasn't like $5 each, was it? I think it was like $5 each or something. Yes. All right, Moltres. I actually cannot remember. I stopped using butter many years ago and have never looked back since. Sometimes I just use light cream cheese on my pieces of toast. Oh, on your bread. I see on your bread. There you are. I've tried the whole like olive oil with bread stuff, and I actually just avoid that now because, you know, they say olive oil is really healthy for you, but just calorically, it's super calorie dense. So I don't do that too often. Last time I did it with like balsamic vinegar glaze and olive oil. It was pretty good, actually. It was that and crushed garlic. And it's like a really yummy dip for your... You can do that with like a sourdough bread. But yeah, I mean, that's like dessert. The calorie density is like similar to dessert. There we go. Can't be eating that. Might as well have dessert. Try Wash Your Sister sauce. Worcestershire sauce. All right, Beatrice. Who remembers Macaroni Grill? That was the first time I was introduced to dipping bread in olive oil. You guys remember that? That company went out of business. Beatrice, Monas. That's because their pasta was like $40 and it was just regular pasta. Y'all making me hungry. It was doing well at 6 per card. Then you changed it to 9 per card and then it stopped selling. If you put it back to 6, they'd probably start moving again. You are Beatrice Monas. It's Monas. If it went to 9, it had to have been for a very good reason. What that would have meant is that some of the cards going in there cost me a lot more money. So I most likely was cutting open fresh, rare Karuta sets. That's most likely what happened. And as a result, the price had to go up. I do the same thing with the pokers. Like, you can have a cheap poker card box where the per poker card cost is low. That's only possible if the cards that went in weren't very good. But if you put the good ones in, like the top quality ones, then it has to be a more fitting price. So that's most likely what happened. But I don't know why anyone would object to that, because that means the ones you're pulling are very gradable. You know, so what do you want? A $5, $6 Karuta card that's not worth grading? Or a $9 Karuta card that could grade 10 and be worth like $100, you know? And you have the potential to pull like Charizard or Gengar or whatever. All right, lovely. My box is in here. Put this right here in the box's place. Do you have a Togepi slab? I did the other night, didn't we? We had one the other night. Somebody else was asking for it. I don't think it sold. I just got myself a very premium pot pan set and never needed any butter or oil for cooking again. Oh yeah, I've seen those. I'd like to get those sometime because, you know, food sticks so bad, especially eggs, dude. But that's why I like boiled eggs, man. Boiled eggs are so easy. Boiled eggs are amazing, dude. Boiled eggs are actually so good. They taste good. They're easy. You can, if you have some left over, you can put them into like ramen. Love boiled eggs. Boy, you can't see the grate on that Pichu, huh? That means we got to take some stuff down from the table. There we go. Just barely fits. Okay. We have another order from Pre-grade my Reshiram, Steven Gonzalez. Really? You got it, Steven? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Reshiram. Smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get those likes up to 60. 60 likes. I dare you. Let's see what this guy's doing, huh? I'm curious. Are you curious? I'm curious. Sometimes I use boiled egg whites, so you just take out the yellow and then you have it on top. Yeah, so like, you know, yeah, you can remove the yellows really easy from the yolks from an egg white, from a boiled egg. That's another reason why they're so convenient, you know? You ever buy like the egg white, pre-removed egg whites from like Walmart? That's really nice too, because it's like, it's just this pre-whipped scrambled egg mixture. Looks good. I mean, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't submit it. I'd submit it. We are. There's one thing I don't understand. There's like a change in the texture from here to this side. Yeah, I don't know if I can describe. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. See that? What's up with that? Was it supposed to be that way? It's probably supposed to be that way. I bet it's supposed to be that way. Okay, some use market. I just use lowest listed. Mister, you get my slab away payment. It says NHCC. I bet you I'm about to. Poached eggs are my second favorite. I've never had a poached egg. I've heard about them. They sound good. Poached eggs. I'm a big egg fan. I eat a lot of eggs. There we go. I had one scrambled egg with a little turkey sausage this morning. Okay, let's see. Ryan Cheddar, Pokemon Japanese Black. Times 10. I have a bag. Just broke my something, so I need some good luck. Let me see what that word means. Okay. Oh, the shoulder blade. Ouch. Let's get you some good luck, man. Dang, that sucks. Day 583 of asking Mister to pull me a manga. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Now we will just bless them. How do I bless this in Latin? How to say the sign of the cross in Latin. Okay, here it is. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. I'm not going to remember that. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. All right, there we go. Now your packs are blessed. Now you're going to get some pulls, man. All right. Very nice. All right. Sleep. And Assassin's Creed 1. We ought to learn Latin so we can talk to each other in Latin. It'll be great. Nah, that'd be stupid. What's the point of that? We should learn Chinese. Cold. I took Latin in high school and college. Hated it. Yeah. Are you using the past perfect participle? Is that the right suffix? Here's Snivy. Here's Minchino. Here's the bird. Okay. Zekrom. Here's... Oh, you did get some luck. Look at that. You got the Genesect SR. The blessing worked. You pulled the SR. In the name you the Father. What are you saying? All right. Here's Tortuga. That's sacrilege. Here's Whirlipede. He did it. And here is Minchino, Elgato, and Darmanitan. Okay, cool. That's what's going on, Mr. Ryan. Got a couple good ARs and the Genesect. What's the chase in the set so far? Ooh. Oh, beautiful. There's 4 chase cards in the new sets. The monochrome cards and the Altart Reshiram and the Altart Zekrom. After that, I'd probably argue that you want the starter Pokemon. Those are pretty cute. And then from there, anything after that's probably pretty niche. What do you guys think of that assessment? Okay. The chase is Tornadus. Got burned a few nights ago, opening OP, so I'm crying on the inside. Whew. Yeah, that hurt. Ryan Cheddar. Okay. Mr. Ryan. If it makes you feel better, it's not like anyone followed up and sniped. It only gets worse from here. Now, this is the part where you double down and it just gets worse. And then someone snipes. Okay, good. That is a PSA 9 Jorker. Let's get this Jorker in here. I think he's a great card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Number 172. Pichu 9. Poor Weiss Schwartz Sanrio character Kurumi being turned into a break. She was once a respectable kitten. Now she desperately walks the streets. Okay. Okay, that is a Hello Kitty break for $35. Jump in there if you want a chance to walk away with a pristine Kurumi. Even if you don't collect it, you might be able to give it to a friend or a daughter or a niece or your wife or your girlfriend or your girlfriend's girlfriend or whatever it is. Kabutops is on the table. He is a very eligible slab away card. He looks good. That's good stuff. There is another Hello Kitty card with the desirable Hello Kitty. Oh, and another card. Look at that. That's another break. Pricier, though, and only a 9. We have an order. Mr. NHCC, $100 off his slab away. You got it. That's a $100 order tonight. Well, you're making crazy progress on that, man. Here's Chris Abruzzo, the box battle. Oh, for some reason I thought you were getting in this. This is also a gym break. Zachary Stex is in it, $45. It's for a box of Scarlet Violet. Just Scarlet, actually. Okay, so but the box break is the Darkness Ablaze box break. Chris Abruzzo. No, Mr. Stop. What? I could go for a burger. My multiple wives could go for some of these. What? All right, let's pop this in here. What do you guys feel about polygamy? Good, bad, horrible? Should we legalize it? Should it be super illegal? Here we are. All right. Here's Gilberto Cedillo. OP12 manga, please. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Very nice. Ooh. One box of OP12. All right. Very good. Ooh. Did you just use the term homeless people? I think you mean housing challenged person. How deep is the order queue? Hey, what's up, Justin? It's actually super shallow. There's not many orders at all. I've already busted them all up. We're just getting started. So you would not have to wait very long at all. It's not like yesterday where it was a horrible wait. This appears to be quite a short wait right now. We just started. We're only 35 minutes in, and the line's not very long at all. Why is Nami so fine? Large breasts, redhead, I don't know. She doesn't talk. There we are. All right. It's just a card. Toss this over here. Are the slabs at Discord still ? Oh, yes. They're sitting very still. As you can see, they're inanimate pictures. But if your question is, are they for sale? The answer is yes. If it's sold, it'll be marked sold, so you don't have anything to worry about. All right. Is it good to sleeve up the SRs? Is that actually worth all the effort? Not gonna lie, these streams are soothing. I gotta find a way to disrupt that. Ah! 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 How's that? Still soothing? Ha, that's what I thought. This girl. Here's a holo. Here's the girl with the hat. The cat in the hat. That's a holo. Here's a holo. This guy with the sword. Look at this guy with the sword. Konnichiwa. It's Pokerev screaming. Oh, Crown Girl. Yeah, I really feel like there is one problem for One Piece, and that is they have such a limited number of characters to base the cards off of. There we go. They should expand the card game universe or something. I don't know. No, that would work. Yeah, I don't know. Here we are. Oh, very nice. Still went to the sushi buffet, affordable back then, too. I lived in a friend's garage before 6 months, way back when it wasn't very soothing, but it was a roof, door, God's Sakia. I think I might have misinterpreted the ending. No manga. No manga. Yep, last pack. I'm sorry. Manga, no manga. Konnichiwa. All right. Are One Piece Holo sticker packs worth getting? One Piece Holo sticker packs. If I'm looking for a certain card to swap away, could I message you? More like higher end. You could, but then I'd tell you the cards that are for sale are on the table. You know, because what you'll ask me is, so, I'm looking for Lugia, Umbreon, Gengar, Charizard, pretty much the good ones that everyone wants. And then I'll be like, I don't got any of those for sale. Because anytime I do, they're sold like that. Well, actually, we do have one Gengar, Carddass Gengars for sale. This is for Gilberto, for limited time only. And then he just goes back in my box. Gilberto with the G. Let's see. No one ever asks for, like, Mister, I'm looking for a high-end card. You got a Rattata? Always the same 5 Pokemon. Looking for, let's see. I'm looking for the good ones. I don't want any of the stupid ones you put out on the table. I'm looking for the actual good ones. New bag? New bag? Give us the blue chips. And then there's me wanting Togepi and Snorlax. A box. Oh, the guy with the box guy. Okay. Oh, I see it. I see the box. Now I see. I see now. Besides a shining Tyranitar, I'm looking for a reverse holo. All right, let me crack out my top tier cards and sell them to you at the last sold price. And if you'd like, you can slab them away for a year or two. There we go. I'm not looking for any of those. How about the good ones? All right, you ready? Oh my God. I could drink 100 cans of this. Excuse me. I'd buy a Shiny Bulbasaur card if those existed. Shiny Bulbasaur, does he exist? I can't think of one. Okay, so what do we have here? Like this guy. We've got Volcanion. Interesting. Slowpoke for 130. That's not bad. Monkey D. Luffy. Okay. Ah, the Sneasel. So, for example, here's a high-end card. Ruby Sapphire Sneasel. Pop 58. EX. Pretty fair price. I like that. PSA 10. But he's not Gengar, Charizard, you know, one of the evolutions, Lugia, Dialga. Okay, what you drinking? Drinking White Claw. No, we're having lemon water. All right. So now we've got Emmanuel, Slab Away Kabutops. That's a good choice. Kabutops away. And now I don't have this Kabutops anymore, so I have one less good card to offer. Oh, he's right here. Yep. He's a good card because he's from 1997. These are very hard to grade. Holographic, big hollow portion. Cool artwork, Ken Sugimori. Population super low. And only $420, less than $1,000, less than $500. So when you add all that together, you go, hey, that's not so bad, actually. All right, Mr. Emmanuel. Good. I'm just trying to reach for cards that I can sell before we move. And with a card like this one's okay because one day I can just buy them again. So I think that way sometimes. There are some cards where I'm afraid I'll never be able to buy them again. Like it just won't even be posted. And so I just hold on to those. There we go. With this one having a price of $420, I can afford that, right? Someday, again. But for now, this shall be yours. You know, when a card reaches like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, it takes like planning and timing to buy something like that. It takes a lot. Those are the ones everyone wants. They're like, let me put that slab away. Yeah. What are the McDonald's Dragon Packs? Those are lovely. Those are from McDonald's, and they contain a lot of great cards. Dragonite's in there, Charizard's in there, Rayquaza, Umbreon, Drampa's in there, so if you like Drampa. But yeah, it's just a small set, though. It's really small. It was from a kid's Happy Meal toys box, and we opened a whole case of that, actually. It was a pretty popular one. Seltzers make me feel bad the next day. What? I'm looking for a Hidden Legend PSA 10s. I've got those. I've got the Reggies. I think I've got 2 of the Melodics, and I might have something else. But do I want to sell them? No, because they're like virtually impossible to find. They're super hard to find. Here we are. Let's see. Steven Gonzalez, 3 Black Bolts. Oh, yeah. Let's get it, Steven. I'm glad I bought 6 Happy Meals. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're getting close. We're on our way to 98,000. Okay, snipping that. Got our sneeps in. Hey. Are the cards worth anything that come in those? Sure they are. That's why they're on the menu. Honestly, if you can get like some of the better pulls in that set to grade 10, they could be selling between $75 and $125 per each. So it's surprising that so few people ever try to open them. We are Whirlipede. All right. I think it's one of those things where it's like they're not like the top chase card in the hobby right now, so people just don't give it enough attention. That doesn't mean that they're not a good flip. If they grade 10, they're a great flip. Same with like the Halloween cards. Remember the Halloween cards? They had like Gengar in it, dude. Great set. But, you know, it's just a Gengar Hollow, so people don't freak out over it. But it still sells great, makes money. Right now, I bought a ton of those Halloween cards. It's all sitting on a shelf getting older. Because I think one day those would be doubling in price easily. Because they're already so cheap, it's very easy for them to double. Okay, Steven. Chloe says, I place an order. Thank you. Since this Ancient Origins box break is more accessible, are we allowed to slab away more than 1 pack? Oh, don't buy any packs in it. Don't buy any packs in it. I forgot about this. That box is receiving a pack change price. Price change pack. Change price change. All right. It is now moving from 128 to 140. There it is. As the box moves up, so shall the price on this list. Keep that in mind. All right. Put that away. And let me update the menu. It already went up. Damn. Yeah, XY stuff is crazy right now. Okay. Okay, now we've got to click on this. Chris Abruzzo, slab away. Dang, dude, we're getting some slab away payments. They're huge. Chris Abruzzo, slab away payment. How much was it? 150? 150. Tyranitar returns. Oh, you got a really good one at a really good price. You're very lucky on this price. So I bet you're going to finish that one. Let me grab this. Calculator should always be open. I don't know why it was closed. 140 remains. I could have done that in my head. Okay. Good. Maker's Mark is excellent. Brown liquor is okay, but others make me feel incredibly poor. My order came in today, sir. Appreciate all the cards and the slabs. Nice, 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 nice. I'm glad it all came. Let's see. What do we got here? So we got this One Piece Monkey D. Luffy. We got this ugly Snorlax. He's 115 on 525, huh? PSA 9. Who made him grade 9? He looks weirdly clean. Surprised he graded 9. How can a card be so good looking and still grade 9? I just don't get it. Oh, no, I see. Actually, I wonder if it's this sort of like inflection on the back of the card. Look right there. Is it that? Could that be it? Wonder if the grader knew what he wanted. Oh, no. He looks a bit off center, right up here, actually, right at the top. I was looking down at the bottom. The bottom's pretty well centered. The top looks a bit thin on the right side. Yeah, okay, so that's a 9. No problem, that's a 9. Just all bold cards and binder sounds fun to me. Okay, so we're low on live customs. Let's pop him in here. We haven't had a live custom ad in a little while. We'll just do 5. So we're going to do $15 off. 5. He got to be cheaper in the live customs. How nice is that? Like a discount. Okay, 100. I'll let myself know I did a discount on it. Okay. When my blanks bit more together, I'm going to grab some cards, but I just want to collect Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do that right? Is the hit in the back? Yes. Okay, good. Gotta make sure, you know. All right. Tyranitar, rar. Doobadoo. Oh my God, squeezy booby lady. Very cheap, very affordable. Tammy's Absol, Mega XY. Here is Team Rocket Grunts, Holographic Umbreon. Okay, some options there, guys. Kyle Summers is here. $20 for Slab Away. Slab Away. Boop. Okay. Mr. Raul Mendoza, slab away payment, $40. We're getting all the slab away payments right now. Holy. 1635. All right, updated. You had Shining Steelix. Updated. Okay, now we have an order from Tahua, slab away payment. What? It's all slab away payments. Tahua. This goes down to $580. All right, Lugia. Now we got an order. Chloe O'Brien. Hello, Mr. Togepi. PSA 9, or tax. I think it's PSA 9. And then Tag Slab 10 Fusion Art. Now I'm very confused. Hold on, wait a second. So is this posted in our Slabs June channel? Must be, right? Where is this Togepi? Is it up on the table, perchance? I just like saying perchance. What a stupid word. The one I asked about earlier. So I just got to find out where it's at. Anyone here remember where that Togepi went? That table's full, man. Oh, gotta price that one. How'd the one even get over there? Okay. Stop. Let's see. Okay. All right. Very good. Good. I'm definitely falling asleep in 5 minutes. Pass it along to the next. Let's see. Didn't see it on the table. Doobly-boo. I'm not seeing it in this channel either. Where did you... So you were asking about it, but we don't know where it's at? Poor mister. So many slabs. Poor me. Where the hell is this slab? It's in the booster box here. The booster box. Doesn't look like it's in the booster box. So maybe it was purchased. Maybe it was purchased by our friend somebody. I apologize, but I'm not seeing it. That makes me think it is probably sold. If it wasn't on the table, and I don't see it in All Slabs, it's over there. And I don't see it in the All Slabs June channel. I suspect it's sold. Okay, so what's the rest of the order? So Togepi 9, Tag Slab 10, Fusion Art 1. Are you saying the Togepi was a Tag Slab? I'm very confused by the question, Chloe. So, Chloe, the submission, the purchase says Togepi 9, Tag Slab 10, Fusion Art 1 white pack. So, I think you want 1 white pack for sure. Let me get that at least. Tag Sim slab? Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I'm not even sure if we're talking about the same slab. That's part of it. Let's see. Here's a white pack. So that's $7. Now you say 10 fusion art. Is that right? 10 fusion art. I think that means you want 10 of the Korean fusion arts. Move these out of the way. Oops. Oops. Like this. I just got in time before it went up a few dollars. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I sent wrong. It's a tag 9 and then 10 fusion arts. So the card we're looking for is actually a tag slab. I can't think of that. A tag slab. I have some tag slabs over here, maybe. I mean, there was a, so what did it look like? Maybe you can describe how it looked. What was the style of the art? Was it sort of like, you know, like a 3D clay, you know, looking kind of like a clay doll kind of thing? You know, where they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like a clay figurine. I used the word clay doll. That's an actual Pokemon. The Togepi is a tag 9. A tag 9 Togepi. Okay, okay. And so is it a Karuta card? Maybe it's a Karuta. No, I didn't grade Karutas with tag. I'm going to go ahead and open these real fast. Tag 9 Togepi. Okay, so the Togepi I was thinking of was the LaFlame Togepi. That was from Hidden Legends, and I think that one's gone. I remember it's from 2010. A Togepi in a tag slab from 2010. 2010. I can't think of anything. Regular card, yellow border. Okay. See, I thought this was a recent card. Okay. I'm not sure if I know if we even have that. That one possibly could have sold already. Here we are. Here's this. Like, I'm trying to think of how many tag slabs didn't sell. They almost all sold. Here we are. Was it in one of the channels? One of the for sale channels? Is that the deal? Here it is. Check Discord. Tammy answering the question faster than anybody. Let's see. Ah, I see it now. Okay. I bet you that sold, man. That Togepi card. There is a very high chance that Togepi card already sold. It's such a cute card, and with Ivan Rodriguez buying virtually every affordable 9, can't imagine he left that one untouched. I'm pretty sure that one sold. It also tells me how much I owe you. Here we go. Ivan may have snatched it. Oh, yeah. He probably snatched the hell out of that one. There. He probably snatched it by the snatch. Okay. A second here. Yeah, store credit. You had me really confused because I was thinking of a totally different card. There we go. I'm still on vacation. Where'd you find that, by the way, Tammy? What channel was that in? That's clearly from the for sale channels, right? I'm currently in LA. What? I want to be in LA. Where did you find that? Drove 6 hours. 6 hours, pff, amateur. That's nothing. You got to drive at least 60 hours in 24 hours. Oh, Chloe put a screenshot in Discord, I see. Yeah, I asked if you still had it. Not, you said yes. I actually thought you were referring to a totally different Togepi. I apologize. Maybe we'll be able to find some kind of suitable Togepi replacement. I don't normally have a lot of Togepis. That's the only thing. Let me grab this. But you never know. I guess I could check the box under the table. It's hard to dig out. And it'll take like 30 minutes to go through it. Kind of curious what's down there, though. Okay, there's $18 for you. How's that box doing, huh? How's that box down there doing? So we got this commission box. Whoa, that's heavy. So there's a lot of other people's slabs over here. This is the featured box. These are the unpriced slabs, of which we have many. We must have over 100 unpriced slabs right now that have never been priced before, not even once. And then we got this big box of cards. Ugh. What do we got in the big box of cards, huh? Ah, it's right there. It's the first card. All right, there you have it. That was insane, dude. It was the first card I grabbed out of the box. What were the odds of that? Well, that was totally worth it. Now, you have the Togepi. That was so reasonable. Do you find that visible? Okay. Whew. 10 McDonald's, 2 Shiny Treasures, 10 Journey Together English. Oh, that'll be a fun one. All right, and now it is yours. Yay! How easy was that? Guess it was meant to be. Mark Valerian, can I get 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon packs? Yes, let's get it. Where are they? Let me have a little sip of my drink here. Chloe's pretty new. Yeah, if you guys see a nice slab in the for sale channels, try to tell me where you found it. It'll speed things up. I agree with Timmy on this one. Let's see. But, you know, Chloe wouldn't have known that. Let me go looking for a fresh box. Oh, my legs. My legs. What is all this crap? Ho-ho! Excelsior! Who's going to join Zachary Stex on this Scarlet Violet gym break? Who's going to join it? It's only $45. You're not ready to lose $45 like that? Like that? Okay. It was from the May channel. The Mayflower channel. Okay. I will instead of the Journey Togethers. What? Grabbing this. Ooh. Ooh. So this is for Mr. Mark Valerian. You got a bag already, Mr. Mark? We've got... Oh, Gabriel just bought into the gym break. There it is. Maybe can I still get one Journey Together? Ooh, this is complicated. So you told me that you wanted to switch from... You weren't joking. You were being serious. You wanted to switch out of your Journey Together order and into that break, which doesn't really break any rules in this situation because it's not like you're trying to avoid cold pulls. And then right after that, another guy sent an order to join that break. So I think you technically go first. What I can do is just start another one. We've got another box of Scarlet, so I'll run it twice, okay? So Garrett, we'll run it again. You'll be in the next round. How does that sound? Okay, Mark. Problem solved. Mr. Mark. Besides, that'll be the hot box, Garrett. That'll be the box with the Altart in it. Okay. Nope, you shipped it out. I need a new bag. I had a feeling you needed a new bag. Isn't it weird how Firegrass looks exactly like Plants vs. Zombies? Like, it looks completely identical. They had to have stolen inspiration from Yu-Gi-Oh! They had to have. Mark J. 11. There we go. So the next order is actually you, Mr. Justin. Okay, so you sent $154, it says. $154. And then 45 of that shall be given to this. What's that minus 45? This turns into 901. So you have $109 after joining this. Justin. FR. Okay, and then with the other amount, you wanted to order some other things. You wanted 10 McDonald's, 2 Shiny Treasures, 10 Journey Togethers. So let's see how much all that we can get for you. So 10 of the McDonald's. I might actually have to open a new box of the McDonald's finally. Because I think last time we were really severely low on them. Yes, we're very severely low on them. So if you'll give me a minute, I'm gonna crack open a fresh case of the McDonald's now. All right. I think I mathed right. Let's see. You probably did. McDonald's is 5, so that would be 59 remaining. You got 59 left after 10 of these. Let's do it. Let's get them open. Wow, that's a nice box. The Umbreon. Yeah, there it is. We actually sold a ton of these. These were actually quite popular. People forget they exist, though. Okay. Remember that first McDonald's promo they did? Back with like Sword and Shield cards. They are. And General Mills did one at the same time. Remember that, guys? How crazy that was? That was so crazy. There it is. It is pouring at my house right now. No, not the weather. Do me a favor, guys. Take a second and smash that like button for me. Let's see how many likes we have. We have just 31 likes. Hit that smash button. Let's get it. Or let's hit that smash button. Smash that hit button. Let's get it up to 71. Okay, you ready? Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, snip this. Special on a Friday night. Tough out there on a Friday night, you know. Snipping this. I'm headed to bed. Got early morning tomorrow. What? No, Tammy, no. See you later, Tammy. All right. And one more. Snipping that. Okay, cool. So 10 of these getting opened. Smash that hit button. Hit that smash button. There we go. Oh, High Dragon in pack number 1. So pack number 1, Rayquaza High Dragon. Pack number 2. We got Pikachu Rayquaza. Oh. Wow, already one Pikachu. Pretty good. Number 3, Miraidon Umbreon. That rhymes. Which year were these McDonald packs? Last year, maybe? Actually, I don't remember. Are they 2 years old? Koraidon Charizard. That's not bad. Koraidon. High Dragon Rayquaza. It's Ray Ray. Notably, these still have yellow borders. That's pretty cool, right? I think it's just because they take artworks from older sets. So there's Roaring Moon Umbreon. Ah, there's the Dragonite. Looks great. Look at that. Lovely card. Okay. Pikachu Rayquaza. Well, I got to do some shipping after this tonight. I'm going to ship that $1,000 box myself. Okay, Miraidon. And Koraidon Charizard. Who are we hitting? Seems like it's almost a yearly set now, which is cool. Pretty old. Okay, how about that? Pretty neat. You pulled one of the Dragonites. But what is the most expensive in this set? Is it the Dragonite or is it the Pikachu? I wonder what's the most expensive card here. Ooh. Pikachu. You got 2 Pikachus. That's not bad. Okay, what else was there to the order? So there was also 2 Shiny Treasures. Shiny Treasures. Those are like hidden. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Ah, found them. Just kind of reaching back there, seeing what I can feel. Now, these are 10 each, right? So those are 10 each, I'm pretty sure. No, they're 12 each. Sorry about that. So those are 12 each. That's 59 minus 24, which leaves us with 35 remains. Okay, so if I did that right, you have $35 left for Journey Together packs, which you said you were interested in. How many Journey Together packs do I got laying around? Journey Together is $8 a piece, so that's about 4. So you get 4 Journey Togethers. Of course, I only have 3 right here, which means I gotta stand up. I'll be right back. Naturally. Okay, got a whole bunch more. Okay. Whew. Scroll to the bottom there. Now, here we are. And probably popping these back here. Good. Journey Apart. I like Journey Together. I think it's going to do well over time. Makes me think of like Ultra Prism a little bit. Why? Because there's a lot of girls in here. Lily and Iona girls. Okay. It's kind of like a set for girl cards, and those generally do well. So you'll be left with what, $3? Toss that away. Ready? Should have enough for... Oh, I already read that. Snipping that. All right. Thanks for the big order, Mr. Justin. Appreciate it, man. And snipping this. Sneep. Tossing this away. Is the Dragonite the good one? A good one? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Okay, here goes. Here's Treadmill. Oh, it's Treadmill. Wow, Treadmill. Here's Noivern. Look at that Noivern. Very nice, very nice. Here's the Journey Together Virizion. Oh. And Reshiram Clodsire. Ho ho. We also have Shalgon Clefairy. Ooh. And Snorlax. All right, so I felt that the round in Journey Together wasn't super hot. It was just okay. But hold on, you might get very lucky next, because we are about to open up the battle over here. The break, not the battle. I actually don't like it called it. I like it called it the gym break. I think gym break's more fun. Set this here. Mr. Justin, your bag would be right over here. How you guys feeling tonight? What's going on in your world, everybody? Who's got the most interesting story going on? Any $3 packs? Probably. Yeah, we got some $3 stuff on the menu. You can just pick something out if you like. I thought you had a bag. Did you just ship? You might have just shipped. That's what it is. Fresh bag time. Harl's 420's here. What's up, man? All right, let me toss this up here. And here's this guy. Oh, so let's get your cards. Have you been in a break before? Let's see if you have. Alicia, Beatrice, Zach. And you are probably new, right? You're new. Joshua Gutierrez. Yeah, we're getting you a new one. My LCS was selling a regular prismatic ETB for $400. Got me a case of Heatwave Arena. Ooh, that's really expensive, man. Really expensive. Okay. And there it goes. Maybe do it like this, huh? Will that work? No, it's like too close. There's not enough room for me to shuffle. So I'm going to take that off the table. And you'll have to look at Booby's girl, Booby's McGee. And here we go. Pick one of the Japanese $3 packs with a good chase mister. $3 pack. You got it. Okay. Scoopy doopy doo. Doopy 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 doopy. A little bit of Zelda playing there. Ready? Here goes Zach. Oh, he's got the advantage with the switch card. Energy card. Oh my gosh, he's got computer search. All right, he might win this. So you've got Rapidash. He's gonna, yeah, I guess he just picks what card he wants out. So here goes. So he's gonna take Articuno. So that round is over, and he's still got the switch. So I think you're in trouble there, Justin. All right, first round goes to Zach. Next round, Squovit. Oh, switch isn't going to save him because Squovit's no good. Here's the pony. He uses switch because he's losing, so he should use the switch. But you're still going to pull Zamazenta and beat him. So actually, it's all tied up. It's Justin 1, Zach 1. It's all tied up. Here goes. Last round, everybody. Togekiss. Energy card. Oh, there it goes. You didn't even need the energy card. It goes to Justin. Wow. That was kind of crazy. I thought that Zach had it in the bag because he had computer search and switch. But switch doesn't really help you if you get a really low HP Pokemon like Squovit. Victor Kokiko added that one. By the way, did you guys know you're allowed to add new cards to this deck? It's an interactive deck. You, the audience, can add cards to this deck. So if you open something, you can tell me, hey, take that common card or that holo card and put it. That's the limit. It has to be holo or higher in rarity. Some people make a simple donation like, let's see, what's the best card that's been donated? This is pretty cool. This one's kind of a nice card, but it's really off center, so he donated it anyways. Some EX cards. These aren't very expensive at all, are they? So we got some cool EXs. So if you see a card and you want it to go into the D2 deck, be sure to add that, okay? I don't even understand what just happened. So that is called a gym break. And the gym break is decided by a deck of cards where your Pokemon cards kind of, it's like a battle basically where whichever Pokemon has higher HP, the battle goes to whoever had the higher HP. So there's Justin taking a win, and Zach's going to take one more feint. Sorry, Zach. Okay. So, Zach, you're at 3 and 5. That's a pretty tough round, Zach. All right. Now, that also means all this can be yours. There you go, Justin. That was awesome, honestly. Those are gym breaks. Gym breaks are 2 people. That's what's fun about them. It's 2 people. Gym breaks are 2 people. I think it'd be cool if the Pokemon cards actually battled, like full on, like with energy cards and all. Ew, Gunnar card, hide it, mister. Okay, good luck with your box. So we already have another round of this going, guys, because Garrett bought he tried to buy a spot in this too, and I said, we'll start a new round, okay? So if you want to try this all over again, we got another one running for $45. You can jump in, and we'll do this all over again, but with you. Add my 3-pack for last. All right? Sip of this. All right. Oops. Okay. Holy. good. Oops. Delay Perez, get the hob. The hob. Okay, we got Clough. It's Clough. I like Clough. He looks like a tasty little treat. Ooh, wow! I've forgotten about some of these artworks. It's been so long since we've opened these. What's that, Don Dozo? I can't remember his name. Okay. Vavavoom. Howlucha. All right. The pig. Wee. Gonna find more baby oil in that trial. Oh my god. So much in the news right now. That is an olive tree, I suppose. Wiglet. You got the pig. Wee. That's the pig box. We're running a second box. Maybe the next box will be hotter. Of course, what you're pulling out of here is nice. These cards are really nice. The ARs especially are probably pretty gradable. Y'all hear Kanye pulled up to the Diddy trial. Did he actually? What? Tossing this. Here's this guy. Fire Armorage. Hey, look, it's Mary on a card. Mary, you're always saying crazy stuff about yourself. Cold. King Gambit. Cold. Gardevoir. Mary, did you take your meds today? No. Oh, Curlia. That's a nice one. Curlia is a good AR. And cold. There we go. Hey, the hell, mister? You heckins, I'm gonna feed you a delicious sandwich. Oh, that's really nice of you. Sandwiches are yummy. There we go. Hey, what's up, G's Pokestop? Very nice, very nice, very nice. I noticed we have less viewers today, and I can't help but think it's because we started later. Oops. Starting later is not good for views. Pretty bad, actually. I think if you start late, people are like, well, might as well go to bed. So... okay, there's a couple sets that have cards cheap enough that they're $3. Let's just see the first one I can find. Funny enough, right on top, base set Scarlet. So here you are. Hey, Mr. Happy Saturday. There we go. Happy Saturday. What should I do for Saturday? I am tempted to take Saturday off, like off, like just no longer on. Would that be crazy? What do you guys think of that? Bed. Psh. There we go. All right, lovely. All right, cool, man. Everyone needs a break. We are. Oh. How nice. All right, Mr. Justin. I'm off on the weekends. I need to watch your streams. Take Sundays off. They're slower. Plus no mail. Harder for me to take Sundays off because Karis doesn't like it if I take Sunday off. She wants me to take Saturday off. This card, once upon a time, was owned by Abatha Bailey. Anyone recognize that? Abatha? She abandoned the slab. It was graded so long ago, it's got a grade cert of 5. Wow. Crazy. So this is going to be for sale now. That's an example of an abandoned slab. It's a real thing. Sometimes people abandon slabs. Poor Abatha. What if she's watching right now? Now I'm betting this is about a $24, $25 card. That's a Darkness Ablaze card. Darkness Ablaze is sort of like a warning that not all sets go up in value. Okay. So a little more expensive than that. It's about 35. Buy Elden Ring Night Rain and give it a spin. Mary, stop trying to get me to do Mary things. What do you think, I'm Mary? Good. Our next order is Gabrielle. $45 for the SV Gym Break. So, that one just finished. Let's get another one. There we go. All right. Very nice. Good. And place you in here. There it is. Ta-da. So we got another round of it, $45. What's the chase card in this set? I actually don't remember. I don't remember. I wish I remembered. Okay, cool. We have Mr. Mark. He says, can I get a 1990 Simpsons pack? And a Charlie Brown Series 2 pack? And a Minecraft base pack? Not to be confused with the much more expensive hobby pack that I keep giving out. Oh, my phone's all the way charged. That's cool. Okay, let's plug this in. Now, Simpsons. Where are we hiding the Simpsons? Here it is. Send those orders in, guys. Let's have some fun. What do you guys want to see me working on? One Minecraft base set pack. What do you guys want to see me working on? What are you guys trying to open tonight? Let's see. Where is the Minecraft base set? No, it exists somewhere. Why is it so hard to find this stuff sometimes? God, dude, it's like impossible. Ah, there it is. God. Okay, that's the last pack from this box, so next time I'm going to have to remember to get a new box. Night Rain is fun. Been playing it since drop. That's it. I better play Night Rain. Right after this stream, I'm starting up Night Rain, and we're going to stream it live. Welcome, guys, to my late night live stream for Night Rain. Well, time to go play Night Rain. It is. All Mary cares about is Night Rain. All right. If this will just pop up, there it goes. Mr. Mark, I'm going to tell Mom and Dad. That's a pretty familiar threat. There you go, growing up. The big family. Maggie, Lisa, you in there? Homework is society's way of torturing their young. Marge, let's run away from home. Me, Bartunga. This is the life, man. Another day of parental oppression. Quiet genius at work, man. Marge, you're my wife, but cupcakes are my mistress. There we have it. There we go. First edition Pokemon Shadowless box in my dreams. Nah, dude. That's like what, $250,000, $500,000. I don't know what they sell for anymore. If there's any authentic ones of those left, how many of those could there be left? All right. All right. My glove isn't user-friendly. How about our favorite chunk? If it's hit to me, I'm going home. Before the ball is pitched, you should decide what you're going to do if it's hit to you. Okay, I've decided. If it's hit to me, I'm going home. If you're a dog, put your glove away in a nice dry place where the kids can't find it. No, we're not going to call the game because it's hot. That would be me. It's too hot out here. Don't go back to sleep. As you know, I'm rather fond of Charles. When we play Charles' team, sir, and when Charles comes up to bat, should I call for a beanball? As you know, I'm rather fond of Charles. Clobber him, but don't hurt him. So Peppermint Patty and them were on an opposing team. What kind of shortstop are you? That ball went right by you and you didn't even move. Four Fingers was for a pitch out, but we won't use that one. Why not? Everything you throw looks like a pitch out. That's hard to do when you keep moving it around. Watch the ball. All right, very good. I always like the Charlie Brown series. They're so cute. These cards are so nice. And these are authentic Charlie Brown cards. They are gradable with PSA, by the way. So every one of those is gradable now. And I think if a couple of those graded 10 would be an interesting thing. You know, what if they're selling for like 50, 60 bucks, you know, as a 10? That could, considering how cheap the pack is, that could be profitable, actually. Just got to have like the desire and the motive to go work on something like that, you know? All right, what do we got? I got $10,000 of free cash. What card should I invest in? Quick, let me go get one of my cards. This one, coincidentally, I'm selling it. Here's Ocelot. Here it is. Who says you should buy cards at all? I would invest in vintage perfumes. Oh. And over this, we have the Granny Smith apple perfume over here. Okay, lovely. So this is the Minecraft base set, by the way, guys. Okay. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. You got $10,000 and you're not in the Charizard break right now? Bro. Very good. I have 10K in my 401k. How do I get it out so I can buy Pokies? Nah, you don't want to do that. You know you're not supposed to do that. Here's Mr. Mark. You better keep that in there and keep contributing. Are those glow-in-the-dark? Yes, they are actually. This is Minecraft base set, and it is full of glow-in-the-dark cards. Oh, see that? I've shown that before. You can kind of see it. It glows better if I actually hold it up to a light. Give me a second. Pretty interesting, isn't it, that things can glow in the dark? Mushrooms can glow in the dark that you find in the forest. All right. Now it should really be glowing. Yeah. Hard to see unless it's truly dark in here, but... All right. Sweet. I'm going to have fun with that. Sure. Well, these sold really well when we first introduced them to the menu because they were glow in the dark. So you had people trying to pull, you know, like the Creeper and stuff like that. And eventually we introduced more Minecraft cards and then even more. And so now the base set doesn't sell very often. All right. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Let's see what we got on the table. So now we've got, how about Chikorita 9? How about Sneasel 10? That's a big card. Rocket, that's Rocket Sneasel. Here's Dan. Dan, huh? Could list that one up on eBay, but it almost seems like... How about multi-slab break? Let's set this guy to the side for a multi-slab break. That'll be fun. Here's Squirtle 10. Okay, guys, punching in for work. See you later, man. Ooh, that Mr. Mime's real good. Real good. Snorlax 9. That's a nice card. He's from Rising Rivals. That's a Platinum era set, and he's probably underpriced at PSA 9, if anything. This. Next up, we have Emmanuel Valencia, 4 of the Korean 151 packs. These were so popular when they first hit the menu. We were selling tons of them. Like, I literally could not keep up with the amount of these that were selling. Here they are. Back in the day when these first entered the menu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I put some Korean fusion in there, huh? I probably did that and threw the box away. Back then, the Japanese 151s were so overpriced. I was like, I don't want to sell those. So I got the Korean packs, and we were just opening box after box after box after box. I'd have multiple cases. What do we got? Oh, Mag Mortar. He kind of looks like he has a butt for a head. Mag Mortar. He's got one of those butt heads. Like if you called him a butt head, it would just be accurate. No luck here. Sorry, Mr. Emmanuel, no luck. Very nice looking mime. That's 1998. Japanese vending, Mr. Mime. It's a very special set, the vending set. And he's one of the more expensive cards from that set. Okay, here we are. I got a good amount of gold, but that doesn't go up as much as Pokies. You're telling me, man. If I had only bought gold since 6 years ago, I would be a little bit wealthier, but really not that much wealthier. The reason that I was able to build significant wealth, like maybe like life-changing wealth, is because I bought pretty much exclusively Pokemon. That's what I did. I had a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but almost all Pokemon. All right. Mr. Emmanuel, you didn't need a new bag, did you? Can't remember if you said new bag. What is this? Oh, these are my nice sleeves. Oh, go back there. This whole bag is for sale for $34. It's Frieren. Frieren. William Curry expired bag. What am I doing keeping an expired bag over here? Let's see. It looks like we're getting you a new bag. He says, I have a bag. Okay, he has a bag. So we better keep looking. Is it like a huge bag? Tell me what's going on with that bag. You don't look like somebody who has a bag. Is it a box? Did you have tons of stuff? Oh, my arm. All right, let's see. My arm was cramping up. You have a bag. Prove it. I have a bag, and then he says no. So you're saying it's a smaller bag. Okay, let's see. Edward. Some really old bags. You're not here. No box. Okay. Elijah Martinez, Ethan Hunter. The e-boxes aren't overflowing. So it's not like there's a situation where there's not enough room. So why isn't your bag just right in the front? Because I swear you've ordered recently. Not in there either. Bag not where it's supposed to be. Is it? Oh, no, your bag is a little bit fat. That's a large bag. You see how large it is? So what ended up happening, I'm pretty sure we had to move this into one of the other E-boxes. The E-boxes are alphabetized, and we had to move you out of the EM box and into, I guess, the ER box. That's where I found your bag. Okay, there you go. All good. Bag found. Okay, Chris Brizzo, slab away. Slab. Hey, wait a second. We already did that for you. Slab away. Winners in life by Pokies, losers by index funds. This? Yeah, well. No, I'm genuinely a very lucky person. I'm a very lucky person. I bought a lot of Pokemon cards and they went up pretty radically in price. And it's kind of like buying crypto early. If only I had bought more of it. If only, like, for example, we moved to these houses and they did well. But it probably would have been better if I moved to a small, real small home. You know, like $200,000. You can buy that in Missouri, $200,000 house. They're pretty cheap. If I had done that and then just, like a crazy person, put every single dollar into Pokemon cards, I think, first of all, I think Karis wouldn't have liked me as much. Well, if she stuck around, she would have liked me. But second of all, I would have been even way better off. I mean, it just would have been wild. So, you know, some guys they're like multi-millionaires right now. Maybe like Rudy or something, right? And I'm not like that, but I got some stuff. So yeah, I'm doing okay, man. I was just showing off those black and white boxes, and when I added it up, I spent like $15,000 on them. That's a good chunk of money. They might be worth like triple that by now. They might be worth a little less than triple that. And so to go from 15,000 to like 40,000 in such a short time period too, it's really a crazy thing. And I feel confident I could liquidate them and then go buy stock if I wanted stock. I don't even think I want the stock. I just want the Pokemon cards. They're just so crazy. I don't know what to think. Hey, mister, do you accept WETH as payment? I could try. Let me look it up. Do you think you would have been able to handle the downturns during the bad times if you had parked all that capital? Yeah. I never borrowed to run this business. I never went into debt ever, so I always had cash. And so when the hobby downturns, I'm still in an okay position. Nothing really changes. So WETH. Let me try and look this up. Receive crypto. No, it doesn't show me WETH. I don't think that's one I can receive. I have a Coinbase account. That's what I have. That's how I do it. And so Coinbase has a certain number of cryptos it will let me use. There. If you use MetaMask for crypto, you've already lost me. I got no clue what that means. All I know is I got a Coinbase account and I can share a string of numbers that lets you send me crypto money. That's all I know. Not a crypto expert over here. Ooh, look at that. Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Harley Smith for international shipping. I have some slabs and possibly a small bag. Might also have giveaway winnings for my YouTube name, Hairs for 20. Thanks, mister. Shipping is blah, 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 blah. All right, sounds good. Mr. Harley. I wonder if I can get that ready for you right now. Think about it. If I could do it live. So it's under Harley Smith and Harl's 420. I'm going to go try and grab his stuff, guys. This is an international shipment. So I'm going to try and get it done right here. If we get it done in one go, that'd be better. All right. So here you are. And Harley Smith. Got it. Let's go find your card over here. Said you had a bag. This will be an easy one. Okay, I don't see a bag in this case. So I think it's just the slabs. All right. Peel that off. Okay, you included your phone number. Very good. Did I send money to the right place? I think you did. What kind of money did you send? Was it PayPal? Okay, Harley Smith, let's go ahead and start by resetting the software for shipping so it doesn't crash on us, because I hate it when that happens. Scooby Booty Buns. Well, it's kind of a pity shipping slabs that almost cost as much as the shipping itself. All right. You got time to throw in one more slab if you want, okay? All right. Looks like we might have shipped you before. Take a quick look at this. Yeah, we've shipped you before. Very nice. Okay, we're going to choose package. Now we're going to edit this. 744. Okay, we're going to choose this. Do 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 do. Okay, and click. Now we're going to choose this. Oh my God, is it freezing? It broke. The software actually broke. We even reset it and it still broke. Wow, this software is so bad, bro. How can software be this bad? It broke even though we reset the software. Wow, we opened it up and it downloaded another thing. That's so weird. I hate this software. This software is the worst. I still use it. All my stuff is saved here. Everyone's address is saved here. God, dude. Sucks so much. Everyone's address is saved on this piece of software. So I got everyone's address already plugged in. And so I don't want to just restart that whole thing. Oops. I'm just surprised that you can have a company with such bad software. Okay, we're going to say... Definitely would not recommend this to others. Okay, set the value to 30. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Did it just break again? I chose it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. It's working. Oh no, I broke the shipping. We're almost done with the shipping, everyone. We're almost done. We're just waiting for it to give us a price, and then we're going to hit print label. Okay, print label. Print. Cool. We're going to write free on this one. Just in case customs is insane and opens your package and tells you have to pay money for that, Markram. All right. Lovely. Got it done. Can you give us a Cartman impression? No, kitty. That's a bad kitty. No, I'm not very good at Cartman. I'm sorry. But man. Ooh, the Mew. That's been moving. Sublist is about to go off on the Mew. Dodrio again. Here's Mickey Mouse down to $75. Okay. Now we have an order from Stanley Lamena. What's up, Stanley? Blue Sky Stream Korean box. How do I buy the round of shipping? So the shipping's really simple. If you're in the United States, it's always $9. Doesn't matter how much you have. You can have 20 pounds of cards, or you can have 1 ounce of cards. It's always $9, okay? And so you just pay when you want to. When you buy cards here, we don't automatically ship cards. We only ship after you've bought a round of shipping. And what that means is they get stored over here, and they can be stored over here for a while. They can be stored for 1 full year. Do I have a blue box next to me? Let me go grab a Blue Sky Stream. I sent for 2 packs of black, please. What? Aha, here we are. Good. Whew. Got it. For our friend Stanley. Was busy the past half year with my store. Forgot what I had. I think I still have some time, but wanted to pay before the repo. Yeah. We are. Good choice on those slabs. Getting them out before they were gone. There you go. You can still add something to that. Like you could add 1 more slab if you wanted. You know, because there was only 3 slabs. You ready? Here goes. Awesome, 1 full year. Yeah, it's a long time. Although I don't recommend keeping it past the 11-month mark just to be safe. But you technically you can. Just don't recommend it. All right. I hope it went to you. Okay, grab this. Stick in this. Good. You want me to double check? Is that what you're asking? Let's see. A Gary Moore. Mr. Gary. It's gotta be you. Boop. All right. Here goes. We got a normal one. Here's a hollow. Here's a cold one. Here's a Trevenant. Oh, Trevenant. Here's a cold one. Here's this guy. Here's a Zek something. Cold. Parachute pants guy. Cold. Rayquaza and his gummies. Meh. Dark Dragonite. Trevenant. Cold. Hollow. I like fried pickles. I've never had a fried pickle. Sounds gross. Oh! You got Zinnia. All right, very nice. Ta-da! Gyarados. Gyat! Here's a hollow. Cold. Hollow. And cold. Okay. That's a lot of bulk. Thank you so much. Now, go ahead and put these together. Perfect. All right, all right. How do I buy the round of shipping, Stanley? So, Stanley, do you have a bag? Stanley says, thanks, man. No problem, Stanley. Steven. I think you're getting a new bag. New bag for Stan the man. What'd you think of that? That was pretty fast, huh? 30 packs? All right. If you look, though, you got a nice girl card. You're looking for that Altart Rayquaza. He totally does come out of this set, and you're able to open so much more of this than of Evolving Skies or the Japanese version of the same set. So I'm surprised we don't even open more of this, you know. If this was selling faster, I'd buy more of it. Okay. That's completed. Now we have Gary Moore. Look at that. It's Mr. Gary. This is the One Piece Wanted poster break. Jump in here if you want a chance for the One Piece Wanted poster break. $40 to get in there. Here's the TCC giveaway. You just got to type the letters TCC into chat. We've got Hawaiian Rifleman. That's Mr. Mark. Mark. Okay, good. Goo, oo, woo, ubs. I don't think I spelled that very well. John. Hey. John M. Puzzles are hard. Whose name I always forget. I don't know why. There it is. Raul Mendoza's here. He wants 5 packs of Japanese... Wait a second. Did we actually take care of Gary? We didn't. 2 packs of black. Gary. Sorry, Gary. I got distracted for a second there because I was thinking about the giveaway. Did we need a new box? Yeah, we did. I remember. Who's here? If you're here, sign in. Oops. Slow night tonight, huh? Kind of surprising. Daytime stream was actually pretty busy, though. I really think it's because we started late. I think starting late really sabotages you. What fell over there? Oh, my God. God, dude. That is so annoying. Oh, my God. Bulk's always tipping over, guys. I don't know why it does that. It's like too slippery or something. Did you get my money for the black packs or no? I believe we did. I believe this is yours right here. 2 packs, right? There we go. I was answering that earlier for you because it sounded like you were curious. Have a sip of this. All right. Nice free card there. Here goes. Oops. Snipping that. Lovely. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Pack number 1 and pack number 2. Oh, very nice. Look at that. And beneath the man is Nucleus. Haxorus. He's a pretty cool Pokemon. I think Haxorus is legit. He looks neat. All right. You know what I'd like? I'd like some Thai language Pokemon. That'd be cool. I'm surprised we don't have a bunch of Thai language options. I just like the way their letters look, their alphabet. I always missed the daytime one. The daytime one today was pretty busy. However, I wasn't able to stream it very long. There you go, Gary Moore. Okay. Ta-da! Now, Mr. Raul Mendoza, 5 packs of Japanese black. You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Raul Mendoza. We have a gym break running right now for this box of Scarlet. Gabriel is in. He's looking for one more person to join. It's $45. Okay. Can we start a big, mister? Can we start a big? What's a big? We are. Snipping this. Yeah, we can start a big. We got Electros. Oops. We've got Master Ball. This character. Very nice. Okay. Tinchino. Oh, very nice. And sock 'em, pop 'em. New bag for my 5 packs, mister. I forgot to add a message. No problem, man. We'll take care of you. Okay, just leaving this up. Good. Ow. So, Mr. Raul with an R. Oh, right. New bag. We were just talking about this. My brains are like two places at once. All right. It's Flippity Floppity Pedal Girl. Check it out before Alexa ships out today, please, and thank you. Okay. What was your Discord? Oh, you're probably this one. Okay, so you've ordered a round of shipping, but you'd like to sell the girl card on commission, and you're worried Alexis is going to grab it, huh? Okay. Raul Mendoza. She said she's going to show up at 7 a.m. to do the shipping. And I was like, all right, if that's what you want to do. All right, so what do we got here? We've got Jigglypuff 10. This Dragonites. This Gold Star Greninja. We've got Wooper and Articuno. Ooh, let's get one more card rotated into this. There it is. So we've got Combat Wing Naka. Time for these to come down. They've rotated enough. Raul Mendoza is done. Thank you, Mr. Raul Mendoza. Now we have an order from our good friend, Luke Laurie. 1 Nintendo Game Pack, 6 Family Guy Star Wars. Okay, 1 Nintendo Game Pack. When is the best time to get the cards you want from the new set? Right now on the TCC live stream. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a great question. Not from you, obviously. Yeah, I mean, sets do fall in price over time. Not always, though. That's the thing. Some sets are so popular, they don't fall in price at all. So there's no strict pattern to it all. Sometimes a good set comes out and it falls anyways, just because the Pokemon card market's doing poor, you know? You got a link? Saw your video about the Topps movie frame cards. I swear you're the only person who ever covers the most awesome stuff. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, well, I knew about those because I had been a big fan of the Topps cards for a long time. And I had learned, wow, that's really off-center. I learned all kinds of interesting things about Topps the Movie 2000. And one of the things was that that particular set, which is exceptionally expensive to open, gives you 1 film frame per box. But here's the more fascinating part that many people, even people who think they know a lot, don't know. Only some of the boxes get the film frame. So there's a thing, the boxes will reveal on the box, there's something you can detect. There's multiple print waves of the boxes. So there's a giveaway for the print waves on the boxes, and only print wave 1 got the film frames. So if you open if you open a second print wave box, no film frame. Pretty interesting, right? No film frame in those boxes. And I proved this in our most recent box break of that. We opened the whole thing, every pack was opened, and no film frame. Really sad, actually, but pretty interesting, too. So the film frames are more rare than people think. Not only are they 1 per box, but even all the boxes don't have them. Only wave 1. All right, here we are. Only wave 1. So here we are, Luke Laurie. That's some top-notch information. Here we are. All right. Yes, and I think how many boxes of it do I own? I own 1, 2, 3 sealed boxes, and I have 1 open box. So I got 3 sealed boxes and an open box of Topps the Movie 2000. Not to be confused with Pokemon the Movie, which is sort of like, you know, for the Topps sets, you had Topps 1, Topps the Movie, or Pokemon the Movie, and then Series 2 and then Series 3. That's what you have. So Series 1, the movie, Series 2, Series 3. Pokemon the Movie 2000 is Gen 2 Lugia, and it includes a lot of really fancy cards in it, like these over here. Let me show you real fast. And I had these for sale, but then I was like looking at them going, why am I even selling these? But it includes cards like this one, Lugia Rises. Ooh. Look at this. That's pretty lucky. I got 2 of them. Was this strip really necessary? I guess that means I could sell one, doesn't it? Good. There's Ash's 2 girlfriends. Execute +1. Look at that one. Beast of the Sea. Wow. That's really good. I mean, that's a Lugia card. People love Lugia. It's got all this. There's the birds. There's Ash and Pikachu. It's great. That's some top-notch information. No, keep both. I got more. There's more, but I'm not going to dig them out. They're all the way back here. There's a whole bunch of these. Let's see if I can put that away without knocking anything over. There we go. All right. Now, how about these family guys? Yeah, I was offering booster packs from that Topps the Movie 2000. I was offering booster packs at $250 per booster pack. And I did sell about half the box, but I noted some of the buyers complained the price was too high. And I was telling them, I said, well, there's a reason why it's so high. It's because the actual cards coming out of here are all going to grade 10. So that's what I was telling them. And I don't know if anyone believed me, but I was telling the truth. And so since nobody else opened them, I just opened the rest. And that's exactly what happened. Like the majority of them graded 10. Some of them graded 9. But it's kind of funny because you guys should have bought them. Because look at that. 10, 10, 10, 10. Look at that. 10, 10, 10, 10. All now worth way more than $250. So I was telling people that. I was like, you know, these are going to grade 10, right? And they, oh man, $250 is too high. You're ripping us off. I was like, okay. So I just opened them for me, and now I'm sitting on them. And I could have just done that from the start. Ooh, pilot found. Too fast. All right. You know, it's extremely, extremely rare to get any Topps 10s. Topps 10s are super rare. And those cards were just, for some reason, they were just really good. And I knew what that meant. I knew how hard that was to acquire. But I don't think everyone felt that. I don't think everyone... Because I tried to grade so many Topps cards in the past over time. I tried to grade so many of them. I know what that feels like to send out like 20 Topps cards and they all come back 8. So for these cards to look so good, I was like, well, we got to charge a premium for this pack. With the cards looking that good, there's got to be a premium. And people are like, I don't want to pay that premium. $250 is too high. Now look at me. I got a bunch of Lugia 10s. Ooh. There it is. A lot of the hobbies about that, though. A lot of the hobbies about talking price. Millennium Falcon. Oh, beautiful, man. All of the cards in that set are beautiful. Super cool that you got to open a box. Yes, and we got 2 more boxes to open. We could open them right now. Oh my God, this won't go in the sleeve. Because I'm trying to move, we could just open them. But I kind of want to keep them. I want to keep them sealed. They're so rare. Ooh, the logo card. That's great. I feel like the logo card's the ultimate card to grade from this set. There it is. Yeah, I love that card the most. All right. I've thought about liquidating all of my Topps holdings to anyone just to get moved sooner and into a nicer home. Here we have Checklist. Chewbacca. Luke Chris. You've got a lot of these already. Can you take me out of the darkness and blaze box battle and just put the money toward my slab away, says Chris. Yeah, we can do that, Chris. Okay. I don't think Team Rocket Grunt's going to love that. Lightsabers drawn. You might be able to sell this one if it graded 10 because look at it. It's such a good, it's such a great scene. Look at that. Fantastic. I'll get a laugh out of somebody. Here we are. Okay. Here's He's Gone. I ran out and I bought a couple more of those film frames after the first video I put out on the film frames because that video drew in so many views. And anytime that happens on social media, it's kind of like a cheat sheet, actually. When you make a video on a product and it performs very well on social media, it's like an instant clue that that set's about to go up in price. And that, not just that, but that people in general are always going to be a little interested in that one. There it is. So the algorithm sort of teaches you what cards are performing well. It's a pretty interesting idea. Ooh, very nice. I snagged some and sent them to the vault. It's hard to find the frames you want. I actually look at your content as a signal in the market. Oh, that's very cool, man. I've heard that before. Not all my videos do well, though. That's the thing. So some videos do well, and you go, oh, well, this video's getting all the views. All right, that's for our friend Luke Glory. Man, Luke, you've been treating us right over here, man. You've opened a lot of cards. Appreciate it. Oops. New bag? Here we are. It's kind of fun because I can make a video and watch it and see how it does. Okay, oops. Sometimes I don't have enough time to make content, though. I'm going to be busy next week, too. Here we are. I might need a new bag. I think you might be right. Those are fun orders, man. I like those. Okay. Good. Doobie doobie doo, Scooby Buzz. Now we take a picture of this. Did you guys see this in our announcements channel? Look. Those are the gourmet mushrooms. Remember those? We picked those ourselves out of the woods. Chanterelles and dark trumpets. That's what you're looking at. And they were food. We ate them. Karis didn't eat them as much. I think she was scared. I ate a big serving of them. Here we are. The chanterelles really deflate. Like a lot of water drains out of them and they deflate. And so they're very different after they've been cooked. And they definitely, I tried to figure out what the taste was. And the taste is sort of like woodsy. It tastes sort of like forest, you know? Have you ever been in a wooded forest? It tastes like dirt and moss and wood leaves. That's what it tastes like. It literally tastes like the forest. It's kind of like how seaweed tastes a little bit like the ocean. So that's a great way to describe them. I know that if anyone's going to cover it, it'll be you. I tell the girlfriend, well, if he's got it, I'm definitely in a good boat. Really? That's funny, man. Here we are. Ooh. I could reveal all my top performers. That's a little piece of data. You think anyone would like... I wonder if anyone would... Beyond just making videos out of them, I wonder if anyone would pay to know that. So I have information like that. Everyone's got information like that, but it's not like, you know, it's not put on a nice sheet of paper. It's just sort of intuitive. All right. I could turn it into a report. I can also make predictions too, and they generally do well. Miss Six is here. Hey, what's up, Six? How's life going, Six? 2 blacks. 2 of them. All right. Nice. Yes, I made those mushrooms with a little bit of onion, a little bit of olive oil, and then salt and pepper, and a little bit of jalapeno, and that was it, nothing else. So, because I didn't want to have a lot of flavors in the pan except for the mushrooms. I really just wanted to taste the mushrooms because I've never eaten those like that before. And, you know, the mushrooms were mixed together. Maybe I should have cooked them separately from each other so that they didn't even cross flavors. But I've eaten the dark trumpets by themselves, and I ate one chanterelle by itself. The chanterelle, what I remember, really didn't have much of a flavor. It was actually pretty bland. And the dark trumpet had a real woodsy, mushroomy taste. So I was like, yep, this is a mushroom. Ooh. You need to add truffle oil. I love coverage over low population sets, and you're the only one who talks about it. You could fill a massive hole in the market for information. I can only find the other stuff on forums. Ta-da! Miss Six. Let's see, 6. Yeah, low pop sets are really interesting. I like to play around with things that are super odd and super unknown. I just think having that stuff in your collection makes your collection more interesting to talk about, and I think that matters online. But so like these guys are pretty interesting. We have some of these for sale. I've been selling these pretty consistently too, these battle coins. So these are fun. And what else we got? That's a more recent thing. Here we go. That's right here. Been Oh, these are the, oh yeah, the Quest stickers. Those are fun. Those are super rare. Look at this side up pop too. Wow. Pretty cool. I saw those coins for the first time today. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I like the Carddass cards a lot. I don't make as much content on them anymore because I've already shown them off once or twice or 3 times. Look at this. Koros. This is technically Carddass right here. Do you see that? See that? That's actually Carddass. Pretty interesting. I'm not in any rush ever to sell the Koros. I consider them like some of the rarest cards in the hobby. People don't always appreciate that. I feel like they go, oh, they're not worth anything. Well, yeah, just because nobody knows about them. You know. That doesn't mean that their final price is 0. 20 years from now, they might perform extremely well. You just never know. So how long, you know, if you're only planning on flipping a card 1 year later, then yeah, maybe you just want the latest Rayquaza or the latest Charizard and hope it goes up. But I like the stuff that's actually really hard to acquire. Like this Magnemite from Team Rocket Returns, Pop 25. Really nice. I happen to own like 4 of them, so I'm able to sell one. How nice is that? Here's Slackoth. That Slackoth is pretty rare. All the Koro cards are unheard of, which makes no sense since the first promos were the Koro Picos. Yeah. Here we go. So let's see. If it's got the name Koro on it, it's going to be special over time. Mr. Gabriel, 1 black booster pack. Ooh, black. Here it is. All right. Oh, that hurt. Do you like the figures? Oh, you got the frog and the other guy. That's for Gabriel. Gabriel's still waiting for somebody to join this gym break. That gym break is at cost. It's not at a special premium or anything like that. $45 to buy in. So it's a $90 box, and you are doing a 1 in 2 odds to take the whole box for $45. Good luck in there. We already did one of those tonight. We're hoping for the second one to go off as well. All right. Reminder to take me out of the darkness ablaze and put it towards Slab away. No. I want to forget this. Hold on. Gabriel. How do people say your name, Mr. Gabriel? Is it more like a Gabriel or is it more like a Gabriel? Okay. Riot with my homies. Are the riots still ongoing? I feel like the riots aren't getting any coverage anymore. You know, it's interesting. If the riots don't get any coverage, do people still feel encouraged to riot? Right? Like if the world's not watching you, if nobody's watching what you're doing, do people want to still riot, or do they go, oh man, I'm going to go home and play Switch 2? There we are. There we go. I feel like if I was, you know, like protesting something that really mattered to me, and then it was getting 0 news coverage, just the local people who already all agree with me, I'd be like, that sucks. I liked it better when we were on the news. All right. Thank you. Okay. Now, Chris says, take me back out of the box battle. The box battle was so close. There's 6 people in here. Oh, there were 7 people in here. There was only 1 spot left. All right, well, it goes back down to 6. 2 spots left in the box battle, everybody. 2 spots left in the box battle, and then it's over. Chris Abruzzo, let's apply this $40. You slap away. I would get angry and protest harder. Rawr. That's actually an interesting thought, too. Maybe you think if you protest loud enough, you can recapture that attention. So maybe that's an interesting point, too. Here it is. All right. How worth it is this set? Really want Journey Together, but I think I'm going to stick with this Japanese set. Are you talking about black and white, or what do you mean, how worth this what set? I live in Oklahoma in the middle of nowhere, so it's different. Yeah, we've thought about moving to Oklahoma. You guys got some pretty affordable homes over there. We have some different options when we move. Oklahoma doesn't really have the tax incentives that we want. However, The homes are so large in Oklahoma for a small price that it's like, well, we can move into our preferred mansion home. Of course, we also are concerned about tornadoes, but I feel like tornadoes are not as bad as hurricanes. Right now, one of our top choices is Summerlin West, Las Vegas. That is a top choice for us. Summerlin, Las Vegas. Yes, black and white. Shh, don't tell everybody about the cheap houses. Oklahoma. All right, so, yeah, you guys have some very affordable homes. Everyone's super nice and will help you out. The tornadoes I've seen only one and been through hundreds of sirens. Yeah, true. But that's kind of how it is in Missouri, too. I'm from Missouri. And yet, every once in a while, it just gets somebody. You know what I mean? The tornado lands right where it shouldn't, and it just gets somebody. And you're like, not us this year. You know what I mean? You're like, well, glad it wasn't us. Glad all my stuff is still here. All right, guys, I'm going to go grab this card for our good friend, Mr. Victor. Okay, let's see. Let me go get that Kurumi. Be right back. Maybe it's over here. Ah, it was over here. Oh my gosh, I ran all the way out there to get your card, and it was still in the room. God, dude. All right. America has a chance at getting its bomb, they said. Time to build bunkers. No! He fell asleep. I'm sleeping. All right. Here it is. Now. Do some math here. Your offer seems pretty fair, but it would force me to sell it right away. Let's see. Grab this. Scoop-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo-boo. Okay, give me a little second to research it. Okay. Let's type in the full name, Sneaker Weiss. Trying to find the sold data. Clear this. Sorry if I'm being a bit quiet. I'm just doing a bit of research. Feel free to send in orders, guys, so we have more stuff to open. Well, I can't decide. So he's offering to trade this back to me. And I'm not sure if I want to take the trade back. It doesn't seem to be an unfair trade back. It's just that then I got to get it sold again. And the biggest problem I have with it is that people didn't seem super eager to get into the break in the first place. Was it because they perceived it as really expensive? If it was cheaper, do you think people would have gotten into this break? You guys think this would have moved? I wonder if it would have moved if it was cheaper. Let me ask him one question. All right. So, Bulb Azure. Let's see, are there any orders in the queue? I don't have any orders in the queue. No orders in the queue right now, guys. Let's go ahead and work on that giveaway in the meantime. Let's jump over here. We got to team up, Alex, and protect the vintage at all costs. I live in Warrensburg for a bit. Loved Missouri. Warrensburg, Missouri. Okay, this is Chris. I'm living right now in Lake of the Ozarks on a little lake house. And we're thinking about moving to get to a proper city because we're tired of having too few things to do. You would think that in Lake of the Ozarks, there'd be tons to do, right, because of the lake. But that's actually not true. The lake is cold most of the year. And so during the winter years, it gets super lame and boring out here. Like, we get really lonely. You can't people watch. There's not enough people. There's no mall to go shopping at. Really limited restaurants, which some of them are pretty good. But it's like if you've eaten there 5 times, you're like, no more. No more. I want something new. So we are thinking about making a move. All right. Let's get some new slabs up on this table. You ready? Here goes. What do we got? We've got, speaking of which, here's a Lugia Down into the Depths. $90 card, pricey. Here's a PSA 10 Jigglypuff. Here's another Oshawott. So we had 2 of the Oshawatts, huh? Here's a Kangaskhan. Here is There's a Storm a-Brewing. And we've got Blissey 9 for 20 bucks. And here's a lovely Venus Flytrap. Wow, that's a really cool one. I like that one a lot. Roaring Moon. Looks like we had Roaring Moon, and it was a 1 in 3 break. Let's take him out of there. Okay. Nobody wanted to join that, huh? Mr. Moving to the city to then move back to nature. You never know. You never know what we do next. I'm just living life, man. That's all we're all doing. We're all just living life. Like, who cares what any of us does? You know? Who cares what anyone does? All right, we have no orders in the queue. By the way, we have this $34 packet of Frieren cards. Maybe a signature in there. Who knows? Maybe not. Let's pop a card into the live customs. How about this lovely Oshawott? He's only a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one's easy. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I'm just going to say poker. Asha. Watt. And this is going to say 10 on it. Very nice. You know, if we move there and we get bored, then we'll try another new thing. And that's just all there is to do. There isn't really anything else to do, is there? Okay, we got win, 2, and a 3. Okay. What's your number one option for moving? Yeah, we've been studying that a lot, and we want a couple of things. A couple of things are important to us. Cheap healthcare. So healthcare matters to us. So we want to have a nice hospital. The hospital out in Lake of the Ozarks is kind of like a lower level hospital. And then another one would be lots of quality places to go walking for fun. So we want lots more places to go walking, curated places. There's trails out here. Like, we actually live right next to the state park, but I swear to God, I've walked every inch of the trails in the state park. There's nothing left for me to see. So it's one state park, and you can actually get bored of a state park. It's beautiful, but you can get bored of it. It's got these big, like, cave-like structures. It's really cool. But yeah, you walk it enough times, you're like, here we are, making the same walk that we've been making for years. And so something larger than that would be nice. Some curated walking areas, a mall for the winter. Yeah, a mall for when the weather's bad. It's not even always just winter. What about when it's just raining cats and dogs? Don't you want to go somewhere, you know? Don't you want to be able to go somewhere? So sometimes it's just raining real bad, and you want to be able to go out. And a mall lets you do that. There, okay. And here's a little Kangaskhan, huh? That's such a cute card. Let's send that one in too. Florida? I don't know about Florida. It's a big hurricane state. And I'm worried that bringing all the cards into the hurricane state doesn't make perfect sense. But you could go through a lot of trouble to sort of like set it up so that they're mostly safe. Here we are. All right. Something about Florida makes me feel like I could have a disaster there and really regret it one day. But maybe I'm wrong. Kang Usk Han 10. I never think of that. Is healthcare super cheap? Is healthcare cheaper in different states? It's not just cheapness, but like access and stuff like that. Here we are. There you go. Okay. You don't want to have to drive like 2 hours to get to like a specialist or something like that for this or for that. Okay. All right. Very nice. Very good. Okay. What happened to the black kitten? He's still around. Karis was petting him today, actually. Here's Blissey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That is a cute Blissey. Number 242, Blissey. Did you guys know that we have a break going on for Final Fantasy right now? I know everyone's excited about this right here. Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collector booster boxes, right? Well, this break is a 1 in 7 odds for 3 booster packs, meaning if you get lucky and you get pulled, 1 out of 7, you get pulled. When this arrives, and it's going to arrive on Tuesday, I've seen the tracking number. It'd be nice if it arrived tomorrow, but I doubt it would. But if when this arrives, if you get pulled out of here, you're going to get 3 booster packs immediately. Super awesome. If you're really excited about that set, it's super awesome. There we go. Did you ever check out Tulsa, Oklahoma? Yeah, actually, we investigated that place. We investigated a couple places in Oklahoma. Actually, there's one thing about Oklahoma that fascinates me. You guys have the $2 billion amusement park project. It's called like American Heartland or something like that. And if there was some kind of guarantee that that was going to get built, I would probably consider moving right over to that to be buying a house before that's completed. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Because you guys got affordable homes and you got a big thing being built that's going to be pretty entertaining to live next to. And when something like that happens, you know, other things build up around it too. So if one giant amusement park is drawing in a crowd, other businesses go, well, we might as well set up shop right next to that. So that's a growth opportunity. 065 Dustclaps. However, the problem is there's a lot of speculation that they're not going to build it. Hey, what's up, Brian? All right. Pokemon Amusement Park when? Yeah, I'd like that. Pokemon Amusement Park. There we go. Just peeling some of these cards off so we can get another round. Venus Flytrap. I'm going to take that down, pass it around. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm about to buy as well. I know it sounds crazy, but find a team who gets really good at football. I graduated 250 kids. Bixby now graduates 1,100. All the price tripled. Here we are. Hold on. Let me make sure I understood that. Are you saying that if you track the baseball teams that are doing well and you buy a house near that baseball team, those houses do well? Is that what you're saying? There. Ooh. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Lovely. How about some new slabs? Okay, so this slab's never been priced before. Oh, football teams. You said football. Here we are. Ooh. That is a lovely Eevee. Actually, I remember what the problem with this one was. I didn't price it because I was wondering if I could get them all together. Was I? I was thinking about that. Let's see. Wasn't that a thing? All right. Football teams, it's one of those states. Okay, let me put this back here. What were these again? So those weren't poker cards at all. Where'd the poker cards go? Oh wow, we got some cool cards left. We are not out of cards. I guess I'll sell him separately. I swear though, I thought we had. I thought I had all of them. Kind of bugs me because I feel like I did. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. Let's turn this sideways. Huntail. Yeah, here's a Sandshrew. We go Hitmonchan, Wigglytuff. There's the Vaporeon. Okay. It's so weird. It almost feels like there's a box of cards that never got opened from the PSA return. Or like the cards got placed somewhere and I can't find them now. Oops, don't fall over, please. All right. It's so weird. It genuinely feels like some of the cards from this return are not with us. Because I would have submitted, if the birds were all in there, I would have submitted all the birds together. Same with the evolutions. I would have submitted all the evolutions together. Look, that actually says 1079, 351. Something is going on here. Oops. I noticed this earlier. I wanted to fix this, but I couldn't because I didn't know where they went. Are they back here? All right, I sent you a tip. Thanks for the awesome streams and answering my questions. No problem, man. Thanks so much for the tip. I really appreciate it. Is this Albert? Albertus Barber. Thanks for the awesome streams. Always help me pass out after running this business all day. Keep crushing it. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Sorry about that. I'm kind of distracted looking for these slabs. It feels like some slabs are missing. These aren't. These boxes don't have stuff in them, do they? No, those are empty. Where the hell are these? Weird. Maybe they graded 9? It has to be something like they graded 9. That has to be it. I think that is it. I think I did see the Jolteon graded 9. So these should be sold separately. All right. I got a tip, guys. Hell yeah. Okay. These have never been priced before. Let's start by getting their populations. Grab this. Stop. There it goes. Okay, Okay, the Eevee is population 3. How about this Vaporeon? He is population... population 5. Man, how nice was that, guys? He was being really nice. I like it when somebody comes in and they're just nice, you know. Not everyone's that way. Some people are just kind of jerky. Couldn't tell you why. Some people are just in a foul mood. All right. Okay. Okay. Population 3 on the Moltres. Ooh. Good. Now we've got Weedle and Beedrill. And the Kakuna somewhere. Where's the Kakuna? Here it is. Kakuna. Huh. Look at that. How nice is that? So we've got the complete set for the Beedrill. That's really good. Question is, how does he get priced? And he's never going to sell anyways, right? Because Beedrill doesn't sell. I wonder if I could list this up on eBay, though. Okay. Beedrill. And Weedle. And these are all going to be super rare as well. 2004 Leaf Green. Just like the EX era cards, right, guys? These are the same time period as the EX era cards. Those are the Gold Star cards. Gold Star time period. So, Beedrill's pop 4. Guess he was graded a little more often. Kakuna's going to be like pop 2. Pop 2, I was right. You're looking at a population 2 Kakuna. It's only ever been graded twice. Crazy. And population 2 Weedle. I accidentally sliced my slab with the Karambit while opening the mail, and toothpaste and a rag buffed it out. No problem. Little life hack. Oh, you filled a gap. That's very fun, dude. So this is pop 2. I think that Weedle is population 2. The Kakuna is population 2. And the Beedrill is population 4. That's really rare. I mean, it's kind of exceptionally rare. You're looking at a set that very few people would have. Now, look at the numbers on it. 63, 64, 65. That is a little sequential round. What is that actually worth? I don't even know. I mean, people aren't going to pay like infinite amounts for it, but I don't think it's going to be on the cheap side either, right? Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, these are all really nice. I don't know what to price them at. I feel like let's start with the Eevee and the Vaporeon. Let me set these over here. Okay, Vaporeon's ready to go up on the table. Population 5 on the Vaporeon. There it is. You sent me a tip and you gave me a tip. You did both of those things. All right. Vapor. Whoa, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. Oh my god, dude, it's so late. Okay, Poker. Vaporeon. That is a really nice Vaporeon. There are none for sale. And I am going to be asking a higher price on this probably. Let me check. There's no data on it. So I think I am going to ask $180 for this card. Which almost seems kind of low. I mean, again, it's only pop 5, and I've got like one more deck of it. That really seems pretty low, actually. It's not the fire red deck. If it was the fire red deck, the price would be higher. If it was the fire red deck, I'd be asking like $500 for that Vaporeon. You know how people get about when it's the red deck, people get a little crazier. They want to pay a little more for it. So this is Poker Eevee. Heck yeah, I did, dude. Your info, you put put out and clip goes over it. Oh, thanks, man. That's really cool. Let's see. Another really rare card, Population 3 Eevee. And trust me when I say I don't feel... Now, see, this one sold... Look at this. So this is a $150 sold blue playing poker deck. And I know that those are more common because there's that artwork is from 4 of the same decks, right? So 4 decks have that artwork. I feel like this is only 2 decks, the fire red and leaf green. This has got to be way more rare than those, and it's a distinctive artwork. I think this is underpriced, and this is probably going to be pricey as well. These are probably close to what you might call the chase cards in those decks. You know, it's evolutions, right? I'm going to ask a bit of a heavier price, $250. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell, because the way I see it, if nobody wants this, I'll actually just put this into my collection. I actually think they're really good. I think 180 is too low. I really do. I looked at it for 1 second. I said, no way. So we're going to say 250 on this. I'm the only one selling it. I don't have any competition. So there they are. Vaporeon and Eevee. All right. Let's find out who gets this free one. Where's the free one? We got to put Tammy in here. You know why Tammy's got to go in here? She's so helpful. She helped me figure out that Togepi right away, didn't she? So Tammy's going in for free. Here you go, Tammy. And now, let's get some of these. Okay, we've got Ivan. That's Ivan Rodriguez. Okay, number 13. We got Shinobi. Shinobi's always in these. Number 14. Waldbeer. Okay, Waldbeer. Number 15. Let's put Mr. Albertus in there for fun. How about that? Albert. I'll just put you down as Albert. Number 16, which is Lurkin Lowry. Lurkin. Number 17, which is J-Dog. J-Dog. Okay, number 18. Smoking Sharp. J-Sharp. J-Sharp. And then we have Nathan and A. Perez. Arturo made it in. That's pretty cool. Let's see who pulls this out tonight. How nice. Okay, you ready? Here goes. Landing on 4. That's Goo-oo-woobs. Goo-oo-woobs. What? Fucking Goo-oo-woobs. Always taking them free ones, man. Does he even know? Ooh-oops. Okay, lovely. We're very close to the end, guys. While we're sitting here, I think I'm going to print out a label. I need to print this label here. This is going to be... Ah, yes. I sold a big box today, guys. I sold on eBay a $1,340 Disney Lorcana case. How crazy is that? Sold for $1,340. So I'm going to print a label for that. And we're probably going to do USPS, maybe. I have it set to 5 pounds, the weight. Is that heavy enough? I wonder if that's heavy enough. Additional liability, required signature. Okay. Looks good. We're going to go ahead and purchase a printing label. Skip. Boy, eBay really tries very hard to get you to buy insurance these days. They want you to buy insurance for your box, for your label. How about some insurance? If I send $21 to your PayPal, do you open 3 black packs? Yep, that's exactly how it works. It works just like that. That is exactly right. There. Okay, I'll put this here. I believe we did just receive an order. Good. That Oshawott, a nice 10 Oshawott. That's actually black and white. Yeah, black and white ear card. Pretty interesting. Okay, we have a Mr. Kyle Summers for Slab Away. You got it, $30, Kyle Summers. This goes down to $60. $60 remains. Very nice. Did you end up keeping the CGC 10 Meiji film promos with the gold borders? I think I made like one of them for sale, and I kept one of there's one that's like a pristine 10, and I told myself I'd keep that one. But I think I have more over here, and I think they are actually for sale. Hold on. Oh, first of all, check this one out. So this is the film frames, and I think I was showing the audience this one. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Look at that. There's Lugia. Pretty neat. Okay. Oof, that light was blinding me there. So that was neat. And then, there we go. So here are the film frames. Yeah, all of these should be for sale. I'm going to keep one of them, though. That was a silver film frame. I think I tried to host a break on one, and no one bought in. And so I said, that's okay. And I took it down. Sometimes, you know, sometimes breaks move super fast. Sometimes they move super slow. I think it depends on how much money people have in their wallets and how risk-taking they're feeling. Some people don't want any risk. They just want to pay down like their slab away or something. What in the world? Oh, yeah. Look at that. I bought that recently. This Charmander I got for like $500, I think. It's crazy because I would probably sell that for over $1,000 for sure. That card's super, super rare. It's kind of unusually lucky that I got it. See, I also just got a Rainbow War Turtle as well. Okay, so this Charmander cost me, that's right, $441 Australian, which means I got it for less than $440. What did I really pay? I paid $295 on that Charmander. That is unbelievable, dude. This is easily a $1,000 card these days. These Tops and Rainbows are like super, super desirable and impossible to grade. And the worst part, the booster boxes they come out of now, they don't. They're all super expensive now. You can't get cheap rainbow boxes anymore. They're all eaten up. People already open them all. And then, okay, another problem. PSA now grades really harsh. So PSA grading got harsher over time, which even further lowers your odds of getting another 10. So let's see. Okay, you ready for the population on this card? Check this out. Lugia with some lightning too. Sheesh. I know that one. I saw it and I said I should buy that one. Okay, so there it is. Population 2 on this Rainbow Charmander. There's a guy I know who would probably buy this for $1,000 if I offered it. And the funny thing is, he's not going to get that offer. Because this one is just going to stay with me for as long as I can manage to keep it. Okay. I didn't buy that in April. I bought that in May. So it's to say $525. Oops. Oh, well. Doesn't really make a huge difference now, does it? I've got another Lugia. Look at that Lugia. These alternate Lugias I'm a big fan of. Jolteon. Now, this one's mine. This one's mine. I actually opened this on screen. Opened live. I need to write this down somewhere. Yeah, this one's actually mine, and so I gotta warn myself not to sell it. The Steelix Reverse Holo, lovely. Just a great Sandstorm card. And a nice Magneton, Pokemon Center Magneton. Good stuff. The supply shock is extremely real. People try to apply general economics here, but fail to account for supply shock. I feel those bordered Meijis haven't caught on fully. Crazy came from Biscuit Company box. Yeah. They're really pretty. They're called film cells. And so I'm wondering, did film cell, that means it's actually the film, right? That's the authentic film? Or does it just mean it's a transparent card? Either way, it's very cool. Pretty sure film cell means it's a real piece of film. Let me see. Let me ask this. What is a film cell? A transparent sheet used in traditional animation to create individual frames of an animated film. Yeah, so these are definitely authentic films from the actual show, and they're probably all kind of underappreciated at the moment. These aren't like a traditional card, though. This is more like collecting a piece of the TV show. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to have that. It's just a matter of price is all. Just a matter of price, nothing else. There we go. So we got a couple of those. Apparently, it's a film that was put into a solid piece of something, so that's why it is more sturdy. Here we are. Yeah, they got that border. All right, we have our new friend, Mr. Sung Jang. Is that right? 3 blacks. All right. 3 blacks walked into a... No, this is not right. Here. All right. Saying 3 blacks felt weird. So this. All right. Ready? Let's see. Oh. Ha-ha. And here's Drillber or something like that. Genesect. He doesn't know the name. He's not a real fan. Fake fan. Here's... Oh, wow, that Larvesta's cool, man. Wow. First time luck, man. Look at this. First time luck, guys. Wow. He got that on 3 packs, everybody. Woo. What a way to end the stream, too, because we're basically done. Oh, my gosh, man. How about that? You ventured out and tried something new, and something very good happened. How about that, guys? You know, it's funny, you guys all lost steam. You all stopped opening cards, and there was the Zekrom right there. He was sitting right there, just ready to be plucked out of thin air. Now, how many of these have we pulled? We pulled 3 of these. We pulled 3 of these in like 6 boxes, I swear to God. Yeah, we seem to be getting like lucky boxes or something. I don't know what it is, but we've pulled a lot of these. We pulled 3 of these, and we pulled 2 of the Alt-Art Reshiroms, and then we've pulled like 4 of the Monochromes. We're just pulling these willy-nilly. I don't know if that's just the pull rate or if we're just getting extremely lucky. I have something unusual to report about this. The guy who supplied these to me, he was giving me not sealed cases. I guess I ordered cases with them, and he gave me loose boxes, and we gave him a try anyways. Because I complained to him. I said, hey, I ordered sealed cases. And he's like, oh, those are authentic. I was like, all right. And so we opened them up, and we're just pulling these willy-nilly. So I guess we did good. He actually did us a favor. Weird. I don't know. Better than the all-black full art, in my opinion. I already have the BRW for Reshiram, so I was hoping for a Zekrom. Oh, yeah. Well, you came over here and finished it in just 3 packs. That's about as good as it gets, man. Definitely a cool moment in the hobby. Here it is. Now, here's the best part. So, because this is all live, you can go into the live stream, get a timestamp, get like a QR, get a link, whatever you want, and you can save that somewhere. And always look up that one time you pulled this for 3 booster packs. You can show your friends. You'd be like, check this out. If you get this graded PSA slab, on the back of the slab, you can print out a sticker with the QR code on it, put it onto the slab, and then when you pick the card up, just scan that QR code, right? And it'll take you to the moment in our live stream when you pulled it. Now, we actually do that with our Carddass graded slabs, too. On the label itself, we can actually add the QR code. Pretty clever. So we do that as well. You think the mixed cases gave you more hits than one case should have? I think that's what's going on. Yeah, normally when you get a shipment of booster boxes and they're not in a case, it sort of implies that it's product that's been picked through. It's not necessarily true. It's just that's your brain starts to wonder why not just send them sealed. You go, what's the reason for taking them out of the box? Now, of course, he appears to have a reason. The reason would be that they stuff into the shipping case more easily when you remove them. They like just barely all fit, right? But so, it looks suspicious, doesn't it? It does look suspicious. Oh, by the way, Mr. SJ, these do not automatically ship, just so you know. You're brand new, so you don't know that. It's $9 to ship this. In the meantime, they get stored over here. Many people store their cards over here. So automatically, they're stored over here, and then $9 ships them out. And let's get your name right. Sung In Jang. I'm probably not saying that right, so if you can improve my pronunciation, I'd be happy to say it better. There it is. All right. Very nice. I'm in Australia, which is a predicament. Oh, no, we can get it over to Australia. So, but for Australia, the shipping for just this little baggie here should be about $20. So, a little higher if you do this little baggie, but you did pull a great card, so that's not so bad. You have some other options too. Did you know you can actually hire me to send that out to grade? So you can have me grade it with PSA, CGC, BGS, whatever you want. That costs, what is it, $39 with PSA? So you can have me immediately send that out to grade with PSA. Let's see. PSA, $39. Or we can send it to TAG, CGC, BGS, or even our in-house grading, TCC grading. How crazy is that? Mister, can you check message on Discord? Is it worth grading? Oh, absolutely. Even if that card graded 9, it would still be worth grading because it's basically a chase card. There it is. Yes, you should grade a card like this. It would come back in a couple months if you send it out to grade. Hopefully it gets a 10, but even if it got a 9, it would still be great. Excuse me. When a card is like a top number 1 card or top 2 card, it's definitely worth grading. Now, who's this asking? I sent you a friend request. Yes, let me go get a friend request with you. Here it is, Mr. Crazy. All right, I accepted the friend request. All right, I will. Nice. Do you know which company you want to grade with? No more SGC? I haven't really been focusing on SGC. I feel like that's the weakest one in the group. It's a little bit redundant. Actually, you know what I feel truly made it redundant? Tag grading made it redundant for sure, dude. Tag grading it's too crowded of a market. Nothing wrong with SGC. You might even get some really good deals with SGC. You might get some great slabs. But I do feel that tag made them redundant. Okay. Are these still available as a bundle? I believe they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's a great set. Those are available as a bundle right now. What's the most mainstream? Okay, the most mainstream is PSA. That's the $39 one. If you order that right now, I might be able to squeeze you into the outgoing submission because it has not shipped. I can open it up here on my computer, make an edit to it, and add this one card in. Okay, that's about as fast of a wait time as possible. That was $39. If you prefer to experiment with the new company, there's tag grading has been pretty popular. CGC is sort of like PSA's competitor. They're not as big, but they are the competitor. Here you go. I'm new to Pokemon cards. Okay, so let me give you full advice. You should send me $39 and immediately have me send this to PSA. That's the advice. There's no question about it. That's what anyone would do. Okay, there we go. You can have me ship it to your house, and then you can send it to PSA. But I suspect since it's from Australia, you would end up paying a lot of money to get it graded from Australia. So you would have to ship it somewhere worldwide anyways. So it's better to just have me do it. The thing is, when you hire me to grade your cards for you, you overpay a little bit for that grading. You pay like a premium to have me work for you. However, since you're international, that premium doesn't even look that bad because international people pay more in general to have their same cards graded. Depends on where you're located, because I know there's some international offices for PSA. I don't think there's an Australian office for PSA, right? PSA Australia. Nah, they don't have it. Yeah, they don't have it from what I can see. So I'm going to go open up my, here it is, submission that we just worked on. Yep, let's return. Make changes. Edit submission. I'll send 39. Oh, perfect. You have no idea what good timing you're getting right now because I'm working that submission right now. I've got it open on my computer now. Okay. Continuing this. And now we are going to say Pokemon Black, Zekrom, Alt Art, SAR, 169. Japanese. All right. And then we'll hit save. Okay, now we're going to go into our Discord server to the PSA submission channel. At the very bottom, we'll click edit. We're going to say 48 Sung In Jang, Zekrom, Alt Art, Pokemon Black, SAR 169. All right, so you're actually the last card in the submission now, but you made it in. And while I'm sitting here, why don't I print out the documents for this? So let's go over here. This submission, by the way, is costing me $3,000. Wow. It's a lot of money. Oh, I'm sorry, $3,160 after shipping. And then I have to ship it to them, which costs money. So it's a lot. Okay, we're going to place this order. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and print our submission forms. We're going to print the sticker first. There's a sticker for the outside of the box. I've trained Alexis how to ship all this stuff. So there's the PSA submission sticker. We have that. Now we're going to print the actual forms. Okay. All right, and print. Why is the music ×2? Oh, so funny you noticed that. I like to play my music sped up. Yeah, I don't like the music when it's slow. I like it when it's fast. It's more fun. Did you put Japanese on the paperwork? Yeah. Okay, now we need to see where to ship it. Okay, so they've given me the address for this submission. And I've got my shipping software open already. We're going to choose an expensive form of shipping. All right. I'm almost out of postage. I got to buy more postage. All right, perfect. That completes another step. So the last step is I hand all of this paperwork off to Miss Alexis, and she is the one who officially packages and ships the submission. She's been doing a good job of that. Okay. Grab this card with it. I'm not going to bring that box in the room quite yet. I think I'll just put that in this bag here so they all stay together. Good. All right, and now let's see if there was anything last in the queue. Yes, just the shipping order, the grading order. Perfect. Would you grade with PSA or tag now that tag proved that their grading was more accurate? I will be grading a lot of cards with tag grading. So PSA will still get lots of cards from me, primarily my poker cards like these. And tag will be getting a lot of cards from me too, like singles and just nice cards that I think failed a 10 at PSA, they'll go to tag. See if they get a chance at 10 at tag. Actually, this next round of PSA submission will include a lot of cards that failed 10 at other companies. And so we're going to cross-grade them to PSA and see if they get unlucky a second time. But even if a couple of them swapped over into a 10, that's a huge value upgrade, and it's definitely worth playing around with. How long does it take roughly? Yes, so that's an important question. It can take about 2 months. So you want to be checking back. You can also, so you can check our Discord server for the PSA submission channel. He's never been there. Let me show you. So we have our PSA submissions channel, which looks like this. PSA submissions, right? All right, so click on that. All right, so we click on the PSA submission channel, and here it is, see? PSA June 2025, and there you are at the bottom. Sung In Jang, the Zekrom Altart Pokemon Black SAR 169. So that's your card. And it's funny because normally people wait a long time to get into that submission because we only do it like once a month. And so it's definitely time for it to go out because it's been a month. And it's funny because you got in at the very last second. I was doing the submission today and it was completed. But I opened it up and made an edit to it to add you into it. So your wait time is going to be much shorter than the average person on my channel. Some people they're going to wait that whole extra month where they were just waiting for it to go out. So yeah, you're doing pretty good, Mr. Sung In Jing. And when it comes back, it'll be very fun. So you do submissions for people who open. Oh yeah, that's a big part of what we do. So you can open up cards here. And if you pull a major chase card, immediately hire me to send it off to grade as well. And so it's like a full package, you know, it's like, it's all the convenient things are there. And we have our own in-house grading where the turnaround time is very fast. That's called TCC grading, but that's more for like fans of the channel. And then we've got PSA, CGC, BGS, and tag grading as well. So I know how to grade with tag, and I can get your card to tag for you if you'd like. The prices are shown in the description for grading. Tag is $34, CGC $34, PSA $39, PSA Booster Pack $52, BGS $37, and Carddass grading is $34. So that's all of the costs for grading, and we have our big PSA return, CGC return, whatever it is. Those come back, and people's cards are in there, and they get to see what their card grade is. It's a fun thing. It's a fun, if you go through our live streams, you'll see some PSA returns. You'll see it's a pretty fun thing to see all the cards come back. And so we'll find out what Mr. Sung's card grades, hopefully 10, probably 10. And then when it's back, he'll have a nice graded card. You can even, at that point, have me sell the card for you on commission right on the table. We do commission sales. 73% if you're doing store credit, you get 73% of the sale, like this right here, see? So this blue ink shows to you that it's a commission sale for Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. And the price that we sell it at is cheapest buy it now price. So that's it. We've sold, at this point, thousands of dollars of slabs on commission. So people find that the convenience is very fun and easy and passive. They don't have to worry about it as much. And we've had some pretty good success at it. What that also means is if you're a buyer, you should stop by here, especially when you see a title in the stream, new commission slabs, because it means somebody sent something in, and maybe some of those cards that came in are pretty cool. We have a submission coming to us soon. I think it's gonna have like 20 slabs, and it's pretty neat. And then I got my own slabs too, and so it's all fun. Pity I live in Australia, so it's not possible to grade my BWR Reshiram. You could mail that in to me. I could take care of that too, by the way. So that's possible to do. You're able, people do that with me as well. So people actually mail me cards to have me grade it. You can grade cards with PSA directly, I think, if you learn how to mail to them and stuff like that. But yeah, so be careful with your stuff though. But I see what you're saying. But your Zekrom's going to go out and get graded. It's very cool, and you're going to feel really happy about it when it comes back 2 months from now. 2 months. You just met your best friend. He can help you. Yeah, well, and the number one thing I would say is much of this stuff you can learn to do yourself at home. I'm just more like a convenience. So, if you have me do it, I just do it really well. So that's it. But you can save money doing it yourself, typically. A lot of international buyers will actually just opt to have me do it, even though it costs a little more to have me do it. Because for them, most of the time, they have to mail their cards over to PSA, and PSA has to mail it back to them, and there's like taxes and stuff. So in the end, it's actually not a lot more cheaper for them to do it themselves just because they're international. So if you're like from France and you pull a hot card on the table, might be better to just have Carddass grade it for you at PSA and have him sell it for you, whatever you want, so that it never really crosses the border into France and it never triggers that import tax, which is really a terrible thing. We don't like import taxes on this channel. All right, so I better hop off. It is now 5:37 at night, a.m. in the morning for the United States. That is my bedtime. I need to go get the shipping ready for Alexis. She's coming right over to do the shipping today. She, I guess, called in Friday, so she's coming in today. And this PSA submission's going out, so I got to get that ready for her. And I'll see you guys for the Saturday nighttime stream, unless I take Saturday off. Karis has kind of mentioned to me that she would be interested in having me take a day off, so who knows. I would prefer to go live myself because we're trying to save up and move, right? See you guys then. See you later, everyone. Have a nice night, Mr. William Chan. See you, William.